Are you at Matt Howie? Does it hit or does it not hit?
I'd say it hits.
Yeah, it does hit.
I can't lie.
Okay, but you did, maybe. The Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco isn't just for late night.
What is up, everybody?
I love it when people say that something's impossible. I see that as a challenge.
Oh, shit.
Today's Patriots Day game brought to
I
you
gotta
by
change my
Dick's House of
thumbnail.
Sport, a new destination for sports. A spectacular day for Marathon Monday, Patriots Day, and Jackie Robinson Day as the Red Sox take on the Cleveland Guardians in the traditional 11 a.m. game. Cutter Crawford trying to give the Red Sox a leg up here in game number one.
There we go.
Alongside Kevin Youkilis, also Jemiah Webster. Thanks for being with us. Cutter Crawford trying to win for himself his first W of the year.
Yeah, he was going out there. The big two things that we're looking from Cutter Crawford this year were to get extended into the innings and to hold down the runs here at Fenway Park. Had a good job against Baltimore. Let's see if he can do it again tonight.
All right, so looking forward to this early start. We'll see how it
Hello,
works
good
out
morning,
against the
Samuel. What's up,
Guardians
Matt?
this
How are you doing
afternoon.
today?
Taking on a very good ball club, off to a quick start at 10-5. First pitch from Fenway coming up in just a moment.
We could tell you what it's capable of. Or you could find out for yourself. How we get there matters. Get exceptional.
Chinatown is here to help make redecorating your home easy and fit your budget. Check out these room package deals, all for $36 a month. 8-piece room package valued at $29.99.
It's 57 degrees in Boston, Massachusetts. Hell yeah.
7-piece room package valued at $41.99, only $19.99.
So,
Or this leather living room, sofa, chair, tables, lamps, and rug, all for $18.99.
you all might be noticing some different things today.
Furniture store in Solvang, Chinatown.
First off is that it's an 11 a.m. game. Obviously, you don't usually see that in baseball. It's a tradition in Boston. It's a Red Sox tradition because every year they obviously have the Boston Marathon. And when they do that, just issue the scheduling and everything, so the Red Sox play their game at 11 a.m. And it's known as Patriots Day, and I love the tradition. I think it's awesome. Yeah. 11 a.m. start time.
You get access to
Also,
like the Centurion,
today is Jackie Robinson
daily
Day,
complimentary breakfast for 2,
so
guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels
every
and
player
resorts. So the first
is
vacation
using
as
number
a trio
42.
actually feels like a vacation. That's
It's actually one of those things I don't really like.
American Express.
Like,
Veggie Papa Bowls are made with real veggies. Really?
I like Jackie Robinson Day, but I don't like the fact that every player wears 42. And I think also if you go onto like the MLB app and you look at the rosters, I'm pretty sure it says every player's number is 42, just for the day. Like,
Well, this is poppable, like those veggie poppables.
so you can't even tell. If you forget someone's number, you have to wait till the next day. But yep, everyone is 42.
In the Boston area for over 12 years. From Framingham, Massachusetts, please welcome Simply Whitney.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the fright was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful day for baseball. Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians in game number 1.
It is Monday morning baseball in America. Patriots Day in Boston.
Did you know there's a way to cut your dishwashing time by 50%? Try Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It removes 99% of grease and grime in half the time. Dawn Power Wash has 3 cleaning boosters not found in traditional dish soaps that remove food and grease 5 times faster. And because it cleans so well, you can replace multiple cleaning products for counters, stoves, and even laundry stains. Try
So the
Dawn
Red Sox
Power Wash
Today,
Dish Spray.
they have
Brain power helping you buy better.
Cutter Crawford is our starting pitcher. Cutter Crawford has a 0-0 win-loss record yet, so he has no decisions, but he does have a 0.57 ERA, so that's fucking insane. Only through 3 starts though, but I mean, I fucking hate this song so much. It's like they don't say any words in that song.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match any two
And then
for $3.99.
the Guardians
Chicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
have Xavion Curry. Xavion Curry. Yeah, that's the weirdest name I've ever seen. He has a 4.23 ERA so far through a... Oh wait, no, that's his career. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Oh, he has not played any games this year. This is his first game of the year. So...
Okay, guys. Ceremony starts in 5.
One sec, just got hymns real quick.
The Red Sox have
Hymns. Hymn 2.
Hymns for
Nesson is brought to you by Dick's House.
Jaron Duran leads off. Rafael Devers is back in the lineup. Did not play yesterday. Missed the last 4 games. He's at third base. Batting third is Tyler O'Neill. Tristan Casas batting fourth. Masataka Yoshida, who really needs to get it going, is batting in fifth. William Brady is batting sixth in right field. Emmanuel Valdez at second base is batting seventh. Catcher Reese McGuire batting eighth. And Ceddanne Rafaela, my man, needs to get it going though. Is batting ninth. But he needs to get it going because that's my guy.
Facing an opponent, the Guardians, off to a really nice start. They're 10-5, and the Sox will face them a lot, 7 times in the next 11 days.
Yeah, we'll see what this pitching staff has too. I mean, they lost Shane Bieber, but they've been throwing the ball well, so this will be a good test for the Red Sox offense.
Part of the festivities, Gronk was out there to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. This is what it looked like.
Hey, Gronk!
Not exactly throwing the first pitch. Great hand for one of the great tight ends of all time, and he spiked it.
He just spiked the first pitch. That's awesome.
So I don't think he counts as a pitch, but we're underway.
I think it's a balk.
I think it's a balk.
Great hand for Gronk here today. It's a morning and afternoon chock full of festivities. Not to mention everybody wearing number 42 in honor of the great Jackie Robinson. And just spectacular weather as we get set here for game number 1. Cutter Crawford looking for that first win of the season. His 3 career starts against Cleveland and has a 5.52 ERA. This is a tough one because the Guardians are a team that has good contact, and their run scoring is way up from a year ago. That was their main problem.
Yeah, offensively they struggled a little bit last year, especially in the home run department, but They have 16 home runs so far, which was 8 last year. So offense is moving in the right direction, but
we need to get this thing going.
On an 11 a.m. game.
Carl Willis right there, the pitching coach, longtime pitching coach. He was under Tito Francona, who has retired. Stephen Vogt is the new manager. Time now for Comforts of Home, presented by Bernie and Phil. Save up to $1,500 on your furniture purchase during Bernie and Phil's spring savings event. Red Sox on Patriots Day. All-time 71 and 55. Scheduled to play at home every Patriots Day since 1959. 2-5 against Cleveland. Last meeting April 20, 1998 on Patriots Day. Red Sox won on an 11th inning walk-off RBI from Mo Vaughn. So just waiting for the Sox to take to the diamond here. This Guardians team, a thrilling victory themselves yesterday. That bounced back from a pair of losses in a doubleheader of the Yankees in dramatic fashion. They won in 10, 8-7 on Sunday. So they come in having played very well on the road. They're 7-2 on the road so far as they come to town for this series.
Looks like they got, the Jackie Robinson 42. It's the actual blue instead of the navy that we're accustomed to seeing a lot of times. Pretty cool. But a special day, Jackie Robinson Day. All the players wearing 42. Gets a little crazy because you might not know which player is which at times. But such a special moment for the game of baseball to commemorate one of the greats.
Well, look at the Guardians lineup brought to you by Nissan. It'll be Stephen Kwan at the top. Andres Jimenez.
Let's get this game underway. I do have to work today at 5. So I have to leave at like 4:15 because I have to walk to work, I think. I might be able to get a ride. But,
Gabriel Arias at third base. And Brian Rocchio is the shortstop. Against the Red Sox starting pitcher, brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Cutter Crawford, no wins or losses, an ERA of 0.57.
Let's take a look at the Red Sox defense presented by Bigelow Tea. We got Devers at third base, Rafaela at shortstop, Valdez at second, Casas at first. In the outfield, O'Neill left, Duran in center, Abreu in right, and the battery. Crawford doing the pitching, McGuire doing the catching.
Umpires here for game 1. That'll be Lance Barrett behind the plate, Ripperger at first base, Ortiz at second.
I've only done 2 of these streams so far, so I kind of just forgot how this all works. So I'm kind of still doing this on the fly. So if the scoreboard don't start right away, it's my bad.
Brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. And the weather forecast, just a pleasure today, mostly sunny. 61 degrees at the moment, supposed to get up to about 65. And of course, the marathon underway under mostly sunny and blue skies today in the city. Rafaela playing shortstop today for Alex Cora.
I'm not a runner, but I'm guessing
where'd my wallet go?
Of weather for runners.
I would
run
think
the
so.
marathon, right? Not too hot, just cool enough.
And normal producer Amy Johnson is running the marathon for Nesson today. First pitch on the way.
We're underway.
Ball 1 as we get started. Quan having a good year. He's hitting .368 with a couple of home runs. Again, the Guardians coming in at 10-4. Here's the 1-0.
A fun stat we don't want to see in this series. Stephen Kwan is the fastest home run trot in all of baseball. Tyler O'Neill right behind him, getting close.
Where the hell did my wallet go? It was literally just right here on my chair.
Crawford to the 1-1. Trying to solve the problem of winning games at Fenway. 1-8 with a 5.45 ERA, opposed to 8-7, 3.59 on the road.
I hate this
It's all about getting his pitch count in order. A lot of times it's been happening in the 4th and 5th inning. Struggled a little bit and added up in the 20s. In the Seattle game where he went 6, though, he only threw 13 pitches in the 4th, 12 in the 5th. So it's all about just keeping that distance going, trying to get past those walks later in the game.
Oh, there it is.
And the sweeper usage is the one thing that we've seen a lot of lately from him too. He's upped it tremendously, and see if he goes back to that again today. I do like that forcing advance when he throws, though. It stays up above the barrels. Maybe he uses a little bit more.
2-2, and that'll be spoiled. This is a very tough team to strike out. They make excellent contact. Kwan's number 2 in the majors with 26 hits. The guy hitting behind him, Jimenez, is hitting .310. And then you have to run into Jose Ramirez, still one of the best hitters in the game. Count goes to 3-2. The Red Sox soon to see them in Cleveland as well. They're remodeling that ballpark. It's the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, it's a long AB. All right, there you go. Strikes him out there. Nice. 8-pitch at bat, but we struck him out.
Kwan is a very tough hitter to strike out, but that's what you want to
struck him out looking there, right down the middle.
Pitches like we saw. Went to the cutter there. Not one of his better ones, left it out there. It looks like Kwan was looking for some kind of pitch. Probably most likely the sweeper.
Cold in here.
310 without a home run. He's driven in 8. He will drive that one, but foul near the tarp. Got him in a 6-player trade a few years ago from the New York Mets.
So it is Jackie Robinson Day, so every player's jersey number is 42. It's confusing. I don't like it, you know. I don't mind it. I just wish they had the jersey name, like the players' names on the jerseys, I guess. If they had that at least, that'd make it better. But even then, it's just like, I wish they just had like a patch on like their sleeve that said 42. That'd be a lot cooler. And the umpires don't have to wear 42. I always thought it was weird that umpires have numbers.
To have Mike Trout at home plate. I mean, Mike Trout's going to walk to Cooperstown when it's all said and done. And Kenley Jansen, over 420 saves, continues to move up the chart. Kenley's a guy who's going to be considered for Cooperstown too when all is said and done. 1-2. Kenley was not really happy with the baseballs, has not been happy with the baseballs he's been using, and been walking a lot more guys than he normally would. But a big strike. He has really owned Trout over the years.
Yeah, that pitch too is one that Trout can usually handle. But the way Kenley's, cutter acts, some guys' cutter just sweeps down. It has a little more downward vertical to it. His stays up above the barrel a lot of times to hitters, and that's one of Trout's biggest nemesis is getting up in the zone to him and staying above his barrel and trying to get those strikeouts. Good job by Kenley finishing that one off.
Ramirez on deck, 3-2 to Jimenez, and a swing and a miss, strike 3.
Nice.
And again,
2 up, 2 down.
This is a team that doesn't win very often because
2 strikeouts.
The first 2 guys.
That's the beauty of these 11 o'clock games. You don't know what you're going to get on these games. Awkward swing here. I think again too was kind of just trying to fight it off, waiting back maybe on that sweeper that hasn't been thrown that much. He's only thrown 1 so far. But sticking with that cutter and gotten 2 strikeouts on it.
Jose Ramirez, 246 with 3 home runs in attack mode right away.
Jose was not looking for the sweeper there.
No, he was not. Got his 8th consecutive opening day start this year. He's finished in the top 10 in the MVP voting 6 times.
So yeah, I haven't streamed any of these games since the first series. It was Game 3. It was the Game 3 of the season was the last game I streamed, and now it's Game 17. I even missed just a whole, I didn't watch any of the Orioles series. I watched a little bit of the Angels series. Well, no, I watched a little bit of that first Angels series. Did not watch any of the Orioles series.
He's the only player in club history with
and then watched yesterday part of that game. I watched like half of that game.
Deal a few years ago. I want to finish my career in Cleveland. This is where I want to be.
And the way he's going, too, he'll have that number up there eventually. Just a fun ball player to watch, too. Switch hitter, had that home run from the right side yesterday. Just a shot to left field. You know, the Guardians had a crazy game as well, going into extra innings to take down the Yankees. But the guy goes about it the right way. Plays the game hard. He's always running, getting out there. You know, don't let that body fool you, too. He can run a little bit on those bases. Another foul ball here, too. Getting the pitch count up.
Yeah, I don't like how high the pitch count is right now.
If you're the Guardians team and having a little bit of a scout report, is you want to get
strike him out right here. Come on.
Pitch count up, try to get him out of the game, especially with the bullpen use over the past few games. See if you can bounce back here, get him out here, and go hit.
Pitch number 20 is going to be ripped, but foul.
We need a.
As he tried to get another sweeper in the strike zone, Josh.
I mean, he's doing good. You just need to keep that pitch count down.
Red Sox and Guardians, the first of 4 here at Fenway. And a 2-2. Swinging a drive.
Oh, come on.
Right. Abreu back to the track.
Oh, my God!
Slamming into the fence.
Oh, my God, Willier! Oh! Let's go! Willier with the home run robbery! Yeah! Woo! That was fucking awesome.
And my party of 3.
When you're with Amex Platinum, exclusive dining benefits and travel perks like room upgrades at fine hotels and resorts.
That crowd got electric right there.
Going out for your favorite food take on a whole new meaning. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
What if we grew
that was electric.
from a greener angle? With lusher lawns using less water.
My man Willier Abreu
simpler solutions.
with that fucking
from a new angle. With
amazing home run robbery there. I gotta see that again. Is it already on Twitter?
Brought to you by Plymouth Rock. It'll be Duran to lead it off, then Rafi Devers back in there after missing 4 consecutive games with a sore shoulder. O'Neal, Costas, Yoshida, Abreu out of that 6th spot.
Alrighty, so Jarren Duran's leading off for the Sox.
At short. And everybody's still buzzing over that catch. MLB StatCast says it's a home run in 20 ballparks. As Jimenez gets down for the ground ball. 1 pitch and 1 out. Duran retired.
That sucks.
The Guardians starting pitcher presented by PNC Bank. Xavier Curry making his 2024 debut here today.
Yeah, pitched in 2023 a little bit, and as you can see right there with the stats, and it's going to come with the 4-seam slider combo. Throws a little bit of the curveball. An occasional change, but that curveball is the one that gives him a little bit of grief.
Great to see Devers back in the lineup, and the first one to Rafi is through for a strike. Now, 20 ballparks, that's a home run in. MLB StatCast says it was not gone. It was really close.
Very close. I didn't think it was gone from initially the way he caught it.
They're saying that that wasn't going to be a home run.
Twisted tee out.
I think it would have been, but I don't know. I believe StatCast, I guess.
And Freeman will line
It was still a great catch nonetheless.
2 down. Back to this catch.
Dude, that was insane. That was a home run. Like, that was gone. That thing was gone, and then he fucking whoop. Yeah, he saved a home run right there.
A lot of guys put that hand out there. He was going off maybe steps, but he timed that perfect, and wow, just incredible play.
The look on Crawford's face was, I can't believe that's not either into the bullpen or off the fence. Here's O'Neill.
Yeah, according to the wind gauge right now, it's blowing in a little bit.
My man Tyler O'Neill.
From center field. So we'll always keep an eye on that, right, as the day goes
7 home runs already on the season. He hit one yesterday. It's Patriots Day, so he might as well hit one today also. He hits them on opening day. He hits them on home openers. There's a base hit right there for Tyler O'Neill. Nice single.
Came in hitting .304. He had a little 0 for 10, but he busted that in style yesterday by hitting his 7th home run totally out of the ballpark.
Incredible. Here's the Guardians defense. We got Arias at third, Rocchio at short, Jimenez at second, Naylor at first, Quan at left, Freeman in center, Florial at right, and the battery. Curry doing the pitching, Naylor doing the catching.
Here's Tristan Casas. 1 home run yesterday, going back-to-back with O'Neill. He's homered in back-to-back games himself. Red Sox also get a blast from Masa Yoshida. Red Sox have been hitting home runs.
Yeah, they want to face the Angels a lot more. They do not want to give up on facing the Angels because 2/3 of the home runs this year have been against the Angels. The Angels couldn't get out of town fast enough, the pitching staff. They were tired of us.
Is taking his time getting back in with the timer down to 6. And the 0-1. And it's right.
Strike 2.
And Curry's not going to be a guy that's going to get a lot of strikeouts. He's going to pitch a contact, hopefully try to get some weak contact.
Tristan, 33 home runs in his first 175 games. That ties Nomar Garcia-Parra for the 7th most in team history through 175. Moving into some impressive company.
And that's the 1-2. Makes it 1-2. Ball 1.
Curry has faced the Red Sox twice previously, both times in relief. He's actually been battling a virus. Bounced up there and no advance by O'Neill. Began the season on the IL because of that virus. And the home run yesterday again for Casas, number 4.
That's a cutter that was trying to go away right there.
Yeah, Sox hit back-to-back home runs yesterday in the first inning.
Right back to the hot zone for Casas. He made him pay.
2 down and a throw over.
Whoa. Naylor wasn't ready for that one.
A good solid percentage. Get up into the 80s. And the 2-2. He would not chase
3-2
it.
pitch.
So full count on Casas. Red Sox took a bunch of walks. 8 walks yesterday. A couple of them paid off with runs.
Yeah, it's one thing you need to see a little bit more of from this Red Sox offense. They're 21st in OBP at 311. Years past, it's been a lot higher.
Here comes the 3-2.
Runner goes on a little ground foul.
Fouled.
I thought you would too, and very early in the season, obviously, but spring training, the Red Sox were drawing a lot of walks. They were hitting a bunch of home runs, and they were walking. But you say, spring training stats. Well, the home runs have kept up into the early part of the schedule.
Cutting down the strikeouts.
Trying to go up the middle. Okay, will pick that.
And that's out number 3.
1 hit and 1 man left.
Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we found out she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
At first, we thought the problem was our puppy.
Look, what's the clue?
Or something outside.
But the culprit was our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Pods Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it has no dyes or perfume, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
Tide Free and Gentle is EPA Safer Choice certified. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Should we buy a place together?
I think so.
Love that for you.
And I can walk you through everything from mortgage rates to closing costs.
Nobody move.
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank.
Experience our most advanced smart toilet yet. Numi 2.0.
Are they really doing a smart toilet commercial right now?
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn. Do you charge forward? Freeze in your tracks? Or let curiosity light the way? At T. Rowe Price, we're asking smart questions about opportunities like clean water and how clean water advances can help transform our tomorrows. Better questions, better outcomes. T. Rowe Price.
The second inning presented by Bank of America. No score after one. Red Sox taking on Cleveland here in the first of four. We've already had a spectacular catch by Abreu in right field. And here's
All right, second inning's underway. Already strike one on Josh Naylor.
4 home runs, driven in 12, off to a quick start. Seventh in Major League Baseball.
I threw up last night after the stream. Well, actually, I went to bed. Then I woke up like 2 hours later and I threw up.
In that first pitch, too, he was going out there hunting that four-seam fastball and totally whiffed on that cutter. This is a guy that can put together some at-bats. Hard to strike out, good hitter, can hit for average, can hit for power. But he will whiff, too, through the zone.
High pop to center. Duran out there today with Rafaela moving to short, one away.
All right, so that's the first out.
The Nailers, the third pair of brothers since 1961 to have game-tying and game-winning RBIs in the ninth inning or later in a game. The Ripkins did it in 1998. The Uptons in 2013.
I mean, how cool is this as parents? I mean, I got two young boys. I mean, I would love to see this hit back-to-back in the lineup. You know, once they get done hitting, then you go, you know, take a little break, go to the concession stands, not worry for a little bit.
I can't imagine. They'll be a mom and dad.
That'd be so cool.
Hey, which one is yours? Well, they're both mine.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than the Nolas, right? When the Nolas had to face each other.
No, wait, these are brothers?
That had to be like, well, this is
Josh Naylor, Bo Naylor.
Yeah, you got a catcher.
Brothers playing on the same team.
But that's even more of a unique situation how you grow up, throwing to each other.
Sure. That's going to be
That's strike three.
Struck him out. How about this start by Cutter Crawford?
Why are you chirping, dude? That was a clear strike.
And three of them. One of the better contact teams in the game.
Yeah, and he's gone at it with a different repertoire that he's used to, throwing a lot less sweepers out the gate right here, utilizing that four-seam fastball right there. Good spot for it, right at that lower corner. But getting 2 out of 3 guys looking. These guys don't like to strike out a lot.
Tyler Freeman, center field, hitting 167 with a home run.
I think that's also one of the weird things about Josh Naylor. He doesn't strike out, but he whiffs. You can get him to whiff. He'll swing and miss at pitches, but then he just doesn't strike out.
He takes some hacks. Two down, the base is clean.
Oh, man.
And he's running to
3-0
on Freeman. It's so odd to look into their dugout and not see Terry Francona.
Yeah.
Or DeMarlo Hale.
Or DeMarlo, right.
Yeah, it's just so odd. Two of my favorite coaches. Got to see Brad Mills at the reunion. It was awesome to see him.
3-0, he's taking all the way.
Nice.
Fastball 93, 3-1.
Yeah, a lot different look here. We've only seen 2 sweepers from Cutter, and that's predominantly what he's been throwing. Percentage-wise, that's his #1 pitch. Not throwing a lot of them today. Going with the fastball and the cutter.
Nice. Strike 2. 3-2 count here.
You heard me talking right there and said, I'm going to show you, Uke. Here's a sweeper. Yeah, that's one as a hitter, too. You are not seeing the baseball because that pitch isn't even close.
Crawford's payoff pitch, and he spoils it.
It's fouled off.
A lot of times as hitters, when you get those,
And these long ABs need
no
to.
way he's not going to throw me a 4-seam or a cutter here.
Gotta slow it down.
Fastball, especially in hitters' count.
Speed it up, I guess.
You can do that, but you also got to just keep your mindset on seeing that baseball, picking up spin early.
3-2.
Oh, come on. God damn it. Oh.
O'Neal right there, and he's
Okay.
got it. Another 1, 2,
There you
3
go.
for Cutter Crawford.
Down number 3.
Ally helps you save for the things you dream about faster. We can automatically scan your spending to find you savings. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Febreze. Hi, I keep my home fresh with Febreze Fade to 5 Plug.
And I use this.
Febreze has a microchip to digitally control how much scent is released so it doesn't fade.
Oh, does mine have a microchip? Oh.
Febreze smells first day fresh for 50 days.
That's a shockingly long time.
Febreze also has a refill reminder light.
It even reminds you to refill it.
So I never miss a day of freshness.
Your home is so fresh.
Upgrade to Febreze Plug.
At Amica Insurance, we know this isn't a car. It's more than that. It's the ride your best friend can hear coming from miles away.
Looking for what comes next, for that moment when everything finally. Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
To learn more. Back here at Fenway Park, still scoreless here in the second inning, and big day around the Commonwealth. I mean, you got one Boston Day, Jackie Robinson Day as well. Now, Score was talking about just how special it is around Boston, and he says, you know, he's here because of Jackie Robinson. That's the bottom line. He said he opened doors for us, talking about all of us. He said this day is unique, a special day for baseball, with all our community being one and showing the world that we're united. Always special to see that 42 on the diamond, guys.
So it sure is. Jackie was a sensational all-around athlete. Football player, basketball player, did it all. Track and field, UCLA. And a war veteran as well. And baseball saluting one of the all-time great Americans.
That was so great for this sport in so many ways to open the doors.
Hammered by Yoshida, but a foul ball. He's starting to swing a good bat.
Yeah, that's one thing you talk about too, is the black players and the Latin players just coming into the league and just taking it by storm. And what you see is the product over the past 40 years or so, were some of the best teammates I ever had too, would never had that opportunity back in the day. And just having all that culture and there's nothing better than when you had a clubhouse of all the different cultures and you bring it all together. And it doesn't matter once you hit that field because you're all doing the same thing, right? You're all different in your unique ways where you come from, but once you take the field, go in between those white lines, it's all about playing baseball.
And also, one more thing, guys. Cora did mention that this was always his game. He said Tito would pencil him in the lineup for that 11 o'clock first pitch on Marathon Monday.
Yeah. AC, you good to go? Good to go at 11 a.m.?
I love this game. I think it's harder to broadcast. Well, coming from the West Coast, this is what, 8 a.m.?
Yeah, it's for you, it's not even breakfast time.
It's all good. But for me, the day game at 11 was great because it was like you get your coffee, you know, you're maybe a little tired, but you're just going and playing, and then you get to have a nice dinner. You know, a little night game the next day. So, and sometimes you get to go down at the finish line and see what they go through. Incredible.
Strike three. Yoshida
right,
right
there's
through
strike three on Masataka.
And Curry will pick up his first strikeout. So you really did enjoy it. I would imagine Petey was the same way. Pedroia. I mean, both of you guys would play at 4 in the morning if the game started. But you really did enjoy it.
I loved it. Didn't we play at 10 o'clock one time? Wasn't it something even crazier?
Yeah, it seems to ring.
There was like one time I think we put it 10, and it was like the worst. Like, is Pap here? Is he in the booth out there? If Pap is here, he'll tell you how much he hated this game.
Pap is here.
Oh.
2007, we're being told that, 10 a.m.
Right, World Series. I still remember the 10 a.m. Well, the hard part was I lived where I was out in Weston, in that area, and that was the worst commute with the time, right, coming into the city. Day games were always horrible. Yeah. They would always be
Started at 10 a.m. in 2007.
Different animal.
Yeah, but
that's
was
wild.
The easiest drive for me, taking the Pike home every other time for a day game on a night and afterwards. But I always remember the day games were always hard. But
it's a holiday here in Massachusetts, but 10 a.m. is ridiculous.
Yeah, it was tough.
Abreu 231. He's come alive with the bat and just made a sensational catch in right field. I still think that ball was gone. You know, cut on and missed the tag, missed that, throw on to first base, and completes the strikeout. 2 up and 2 down. One more look. I know you and I disagree on this. I think this ball's gone, but
this is when we were saying agree to disagree, Dave. Great catch. I thought it was going to hit the top of the wall, right? The way he leaped up, but yeah, I mean, just judging by that, it just looks like it that it would be out. But StatCast never lies, Dave.
StatCast never lies.
Never. Like the home runs, some of these, there's no way those distances are accurate.
I'm telling you. Valdez, there are a couple of shots that we have seen the last few years where StatCast has come back and been like, 422. I'm like, you're out of your mind. Yeah. That's 440. Anyway.
Yeah, 18 more feet, StatCast. Take that.
No score here in the second. And Manuel at 128 with a home run.
That happened yesterday because I was watching, I was on a JetBlue flight, and you got to watch the game. See, I think that's going to hit the top of the wall, but could be wrong.
I think it's gone.
Yeah. It's the beauty of this, right? But that Aaron Judge home run he hit, and they were trying to say that it had to be farther, and then they talked about Mark McGwire in the game hitting the scoreboard back in the day. It was like 500 feet. I just don't know how you judge it. I mean, no, I know it's science, but science, I wasn't really good at that science.
Curry with a 2-1. And the bunt, but flicks it foul. Curry made his major league debut in 2022, and he's been in a relief starter combination situation. Made 11 starts. He's 0-4 with a 5.36 ERA as a starter.
Getting 2 strikeouts this inning as well. Not a strikeout pitcher. This is one thing the Red Sox have to crack down on.
Trying to go up the middle.
And that's going to be on number 3.
Scorpio will make it and retire the side. Again, the Red Sox will go 1-2-3.
You know we could finish the race and into an exercise room.
Yeah, but is it really the best time to be spending money on renovation?
Fair help. I'd say, based on our last conversation, a little renovation might be good to go, Tina.
You got this! Thank you, Ellen! You're welcome, Frank!
I was talking about the renovation.
She knows.
I know.
You got this.
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors.
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn.
Here comes the pizza.
Charge forward. Freeze in your tracks. Or let curiosity light the way. At T. Rowe Price, we're asking smart questions about opportunities like clean water and how clean water advances can help transform our tomorrows. Better questions, better outcomes. T. Rowe Price.
Alrighty. Getting ready to start the third inning.
Cutter Crawford's pitching arsenal presented by Audi.
Yeah, a little bit different this year. Had a lot more use of the four seam. You can see right there, 35% sweepers, 30% four seam, 22% cutters, and then the rest after that. Today, if you want to go look at it, it's 38% four seam and 29% cutters, and followed by the splitter, the sweeper.
0-0 game to the third inning on a gorgeous day. Florial going after the first pitch. They're doing that a lot.
First pitch, that'll be out number one. Oh, that's going to go foul. God damn it. That should have been a...
Yeah, Florial, a 190 hitter.
So the wind just adjusted.
That wind just...
It's kind of blowing out the left field. Originally it was kind of blowing in, and a lot of times in these day games, too, that the winds will shift. So that's one thing you have to do as a position player is make sure you keep your eye on that wind gauge.
A couple of games ago was a big factor. It was really gusting out to right in a game against the Angels. And in fact, Abreu really made great adjustments in that game in right field. Florial acquired over the winter from the Yankees in a trade with New York for right-hander Cody Morris. And a little bit of pain here.
That's a hot shin right there. It is hard to describe.
Training staff's coming out. Look at that. Florial.
But I mean, it buckles you, and you're just, especially you got two strikes. You don't want to get back in that box. Oh man. All those retired players, that is one thing we do not miss. Is fouling a ball off our foot, fouling it off the shin. One thing though, you always tell yourself as a hitter in those situations are that is a bad swing a lot of times. You're getting around the ball. There's nothing worse than that too, where you just tell yourself, man,
he's good.
I just did that to myself. Keep your hands close, stay through it.
When you've done that, is there anything a trainer can do for you?
Nothing. The best was Japan. When I played over there, they bring out that cold spray. I'm like, what is this going to do? They put it on you. It's like, it just basically numbs it for 2 seconds. Then the pain comes back.
At least that's something. He fouls this one away.
That was always my favorite. Anytime someone got hurt, they come out there and just start spraying.
Arias on deck. Here comes the 0-2 to Florial. And he'll foul tip that one to the mid and held by McGuire. Another strikeout 4 for Cutter Crawford.
Yeah, Cutter Crawford's striking him out today.
Yeah, looking good here. And he's switching it up, right? A lot of what today's baseball is going and look at the analytics, going and looking at what guys are throwing. He's getting out of that, what he's been doing a lot of. And
there's no way his name is actually Cutter. Did I go through this? I think I went through this on one of the streams, and then we found out that his name actually was Cutter. But there's no way his name is Cutter Crawford. I think we've been through this before, though. Yeah, that is his name. His name is Cutter Martin Crawford.
Club history to play short, first, and right in the same game. And a fly left center field. Long run. Durant heading all the way back to the
that's going to be off the... God damn it.
And kicks back.
Come on. He's going for 3. Come on.
Fling into the infield, and he's all the way down.
That's a triple.
With a triple. Well, their first hit of the game.
That's going to be a triple.
This is a huge heads-up play from Abreu. Playing it nicely defensively today with the great catch and right. But this is just as important because if he doesn't take a quick step to go get this ball, that's an inside the ballpark home run possibly. Looks like it hits that upper part of that.
Yeah, I mean, he could have gone off. He could have gone all the way around. So it just sucked.
Center fielder, that one shot back.
So we've nearly had 2 home runs.
I always forget that inside the park home runs actually count as a home run on the stat sheet.
217s, made a couple of nice plays already defensively.
Yeah, defensively he looks really good. They gotta love him in that spot. Just smooth.
Infield in with 1 down. On a triple by Arias, he's standing at third. Pitch number 43 here for the right-hander. Bounding ball, they're going to hold the runner. Valdez will flip on and get the out. No contact there, so 2 down.
Yeah, not a time you want to go contact right there, especially with the 9-hole hitter. Then you're going up with Steven Kwan up now at the top of the order. Just got to round that ball. You know, a lot of times guys are trying to do too much, and right there he did. He just tried to get around it and swing too hard. Against those cutters, got to redirect it. Stay through it.
Infield backs up. Here's Kwan, who struck out looking in the first inning. This guy, a terrific defender, Gold Glove outfielder. Guardians coming in, having won 10 of their first 15 games. Jammed in with a cutter, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, that was a hard cutter right there, too, at 90 miles per hour.
Kwan's a guy who's had a lot of really good days against the Red Sox. Not that the Guardians and Red Sox play a ton, but he's hitting .321 in his career against Boston. It's been a pain in the neck.
And that's what he does. He'll foul off pitches. A lot of them, too. That's why it was odd when we saw him striking out looking.
That's how the game got underway. 0-2.
These guys are the most frustrating hitters for pitchers.
It's also the only game going on right now in baseball. No other day games either. The next game is at 6.
Arias getting his lead at third base, 2 down. And trying to go up the middle.
Yeah, 6:35 is the next game. It's Orioles and Twins.
Shot by Crawford to pitch around the triple.
But that's out number 3. So we got out of trouble there. That's good.
We let curiosity light the way, asking smart questions about opportunities like AI and how the industry's born to support AI might better support us all. Better questions, better outcomes.
I'm so excited to start my day. I have Febreze car clips.
But yeah, that triple was also the first hit that Cutter had given up today.
Create a joyous environment. It's not just a typical ride, it's an experience. I take so much pride in my car. I keep it clean, and it's gonna smell good when you ride with me. You're gonna have a clean car, it smell good, and you might get a song. Don't you see me breathing happy? So free. You need to go buy these, like today.
I was thinking we should buy a place. Together.
Me too.
Love that for you.
And I can walk you through everything from mortgage rates to closing costs, all of it.
Got an opinion on wallpaper?
Oh, yes. Might want to give Jen a hug, Greg.
Nobody move.
It's a yellow-rumped warbler.
Nobody cares, Jen.
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors.
ticket today.
I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure Johnny Gomes is here today. And we're going to see if we can get Johnny in the booth during the broadcast.
That'd be
I just
awesome.
saw him up on the big screen. And I think it was a full brew he just downed.
I think he's dehydrated. I think he just needed to, quench his thirst a little bit.
Yeah.
Before noon. He's got 5 minutes. It's close to noon.
Reese McGuire will lead it off here against the Guardians. No score as we go to the last half of the third. Johnny, of course, synonymous with the 2013 team. The whole city and all of New England, indeed the whole country, kind of wrapping their arms around the city of Boston and what the Red Sox did that year in light of the marathon bombing. An incredible story, such an emotional season. And Johnny right in the center of it in so many ways.
He definitely had a big impact on that team, both on and off the field. Was the kind of guy that just united guys around and talked baseball. Those were the days. Sit around, drink beer after the game, talk
In for strike here on McGuire, 294. With a pair of home runs, and then Cedar Rafaela at short. Today he's batting ninth.
A little slider here down in the zone. He's not happy with it. Has every right to be.
Curry with a 1-2. And that's right through there and strikes him out. He has struck out 3 out of the last 4 Red Sox, 1 away.
Yeah. I actually missed his spot here too. Was trying to go up in the zone and hit that. Even Curry was like, man, I just totally missed my spot there down and into a lefty. Got the job done.
Cedar hitting a .170 without a home run. Did start 5 games.
So when's the next Suns game? Because they made the playoffs. They don't have to do the play-in.
1 for 1 today.
It's TBD. It's on next Saturday. But it's TBD. I hope it's like a night game.
I think it's going to be exciting to watch him play shortstop.
Because we have Talladega Xfinity next week.
He'll hit a fly ball into right center field. Freeman moving back toward the triangle. He has room and carried, and he makes the catch.
Good catch, but
yeah, that wind changed. It was blowing in, and I think that ball that Ramirez hit would have been out now. The way the wind has picked up a little bit, and that ball took off at the end. I'll tell you what, man, I'm really excited to see Rafael at short. I think he is the best solution for this team.
Yeah, Rafael needs to get it going, though.
Rep Snyder comes back, it changes up.
We extended him 8 years, $50 million.
The only downfall to that is Duran. His reads off the bat initially aren't as good as Rafael, which maybe some hits fall in. But Duran has that speed where he can catch up to baseballs. So we'll see how it plays out. But overall, I think the defense improves, at that position.
Well, after Trevor's story, the Red Sox have been trying to solve that riddle. Who can play there every day?
And we still got to wait and see, too, because we've been told that he can play gold glove caliber shortstop or center field. But he'll have to prove that here at the highest level.
I don't think there's any doubt he can play gold glove level center field at the major league level.
I just think his instincts and his reads allows him to be a great shortstop, too. He's got the hands for it. He's played it most of his life. So just keep those instincts flowing and get out there and just play it up.
Line drive to base hit by Duran. Red Sox have their second hit today against Curry.
So there's a base hit
Stolen bases
from Jarren Duran. Got Devers coming up next. If he could hit a 2-run bomb, that'd be awesome.
Duran's done a really good job of going the other way with the ball on fastballs. This one on an off speed on the breaking ball does a good job of just getting the head out there but maintaining it and getting that hit into right field. The only time he's been, the 6 for 7 on stolen bases, it was just because he got picked off going first move against a lefty.
He's wearing number 42, so some added inspiration for Jarren today. Holding here, Raffy is 0 for 1 with a fly to center. He has missed a total of 6 games in the early going with that sore shoulder.
He needs to get going, too. He's hitting 179 right now.
Alex Burr said you're taking another day.
I think it's smart, too. As much as you want to see, your superstar player be in the lineup every night, it's 162 games. You need your superstar in the lineup for the highest percentage of the season. So sometimes early on, you got to have to rest them.
Runner goes and
Come on,
shot to center
go.
field, racing back
Go.
Freeman. He gets to the track and runs it down. We're seeing some bullets today.
The wind's acting up today at Fenway.
Says we need to buy out the
So
truck.
just hit noon here on the
How are we gonna run a
East
business
Coast,
without a truck?
Boston and Syracuse.
How are we going to run a business without a truck?
You can't.
Logan
So
Paul's
let's
having
figure
a
out plan
son.
to keep you guys on the road.
Coffee, Craig?
Thank you.
Can Adam have a cup too?
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors.
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn. Do you charge forward? Freeze in your tracks? Or let curiosity light the way? At T. Rowe Price, we ask smart questions about opportunities like advances in healthcare and how these innovations will create a healthier world.
Logan Paul's
tomorrow.
having a son.
Better questions, better outcomes.
Or
T.
maybe
Rowe
a
Price.
daughter, I don't
Back
know.
again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You got to win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match any two for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
Top of the fourth inning. Red Sox and the Guardians, 0-0. Some good defense in this one, too, on both sides. It's nice to be able to say that a couple of days in a row.
It's always fun to watch major leaguers make good plays. You just hope it's not the opposition.
Andres Jimenez.
Yeah, I was convinced they were wearing the yellow jerseys today. That's why I picked out the thumbnail that I picked out, because I thought they were going to be wearing the yellow jerseys, but they're wearing the, like, just the Boston jerseys, like the white jerseys. They don't say Red Sox on them, they say Boston.
You'd probably be like, what, 2?
And then obviously the 42.
The first 4 miles.
I don't think I'd make it.
Seaside Lemma from Ethiopia. 2:06 and 17. Unbelievable. On this spectacular day in the city, here's the 1-1. What a day to be at the ballpark, too. And
nice piece of pizza. Just don't throw it at a fan.
2-1.
Or please do.
Don't throw it at a fan.
Oh, that was a one-timer.
Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't tell people to throw pizza at.
No, please.
Yeah, don't throw pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Looks pretty good, though.
I was just watching that, though, the pizza throw.
3-1 back.
Oh, man, he lost his bat.
3-2 on Jimenez. Ramirez on deck, and then Josh Naylor.
All I know is TC, I mean, they get a lot of food out there. Man, Jimenez, it's one way on 3-1. Keep your hands loose and throw the bat at it. Not supposed to do it literally, but yeah, I was watching the game the other day, and Pap and Jim Ed, and they got all this food delivered to them. It was amazing. Can I have food delivered here, OB?
It doesn't happen as frequently as when Pap's up there.
It's amazing.
For some reason, 3-2.
They had like a pound of a cookie or something. I mean, it was.
Yeah, the chocolate chip cookies were like a pound each.
Unreal.
Crawford's payoff pitch. And a fly to center. Duran back to the
Get him. There you go. That was a good catch.
The baseball is taken off.
The baseball is acting weird today.
As you said, changes direction. It really kicks up.
The wind has been acting really, really weird this game.
A routine fly ball is turning into a challenge.
Yeah. We've seen that multiple times today.
You know, this is what Durant can do well. Like I said, his instinctual reads are not going to be as good as Rafaela, but he's got that speed to make up the ground needed.
Jose 0 for 1. Denied certainly an extra base hit, possibly a home run by Abreu in right field in the first inning. And for my money, the best catch, the best defensive play anyone's made for the Sox this year.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes that spectacular play that
Rafaela
made in Oakland, which was a game-saving catch. A great sprint to center field, almost lost in the shadows out there in Oakland late at night in the game.
Oh, God.
Oh, my, did that get into the stands quickly on a wicked line drive by Ramirez.
That hit the only seat in between people, too. That was incredible.
That's lucky. That is incredibly lucky.
It ended well, I think.
Someone kind of got fucked up by that.
I just don't know how guys hit it like that. I don't remember ever pulling a ball that foul.
And that's going to be out number 2. Ground ball. Nice.
2 down.
Kevin Millar can't say the same. Kevin Millar was the king of pulling balls foul. Pull side. That's all I said was pull.
I never saw anybody hit more foul ball home runs than Gary Sheffield.
Those were incredible.
And those were 1,000,000 miles an hour. You didn't want any part of that as a fan.
Still wake up in the middle of the night just thinking about, you know, like these dreams where Gary Sheffield was hitting rockets at third base.
I don't dream of those things. I mean, you're unusual.
Yeah, well, to say the least.
You dream of Gary Sheffield hitting line drives.
Oh, I don't dream of them. They come in my sleep, and they're nightmares. They're not dreams.
Josh Naylor lifting that one into left center field, moving over Duran, plenty of time, and puts it away. Crawford continues to throw the ball well. They go in order.
I was born to live in the limelight, but psoriasis kept me in the shadows until I got clearer skin with Bimzelx. Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose.
Serious side effects, including suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and lowered ability to fight them. Liver problems and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to.
Start to get yourself back with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx today.
Distractions.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day.
They steal your attention when it matters most. They're dangerous when you're driving. And just as dangerous when you're walking. Driving or walking, see and be seen. The instant you stop paying attention could be the instant you'll always regret.
Grit is in you. It's in your passion, your perseverance. It's in every challenge you face and overcome. Grit is in you. It's never in rockin' protein. Never settle.
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn. But at T. Rowe Price, we're letting curiosity light the way, asking smart questions about opportunities like advances in healthcare and how these innovations will create a healthier world tomorrow. Better questions, better outcomes.
Time now to go behind the jersey, presented by Mass Mutual, an official partner of the Boston Red Sox. O'Neal, 7 home runs, most ever by a player in his first 14 games with the Sox. And all 7 have been solo shots. And leading off in the bottom of the fourth. Last Red Sox to have 7 home runs or more to be solo is Shane Victorino in 2013.
Yeah, wild stat right there. I mean, not to have a home run with somebody on base is 7. I mean, that's incredible. So every time no one's on base, we're predicting a home run. Odds are high.
8 runs batted in with those 7 home runs. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Casas and Yoshida to follow, all getting their second look at Curry. It's the day we sit out and look at the American and National League scoreboards and nothing else is going on. 2-2. Yankees at 12-4. After the Guardians shocked them yesterday, coming from behind. They have a 2.5 game lead on the Orioles, 3 over the Sox, and Tampa Bay 4 over Toronto. Fly ball center field, taken off Freeman, now turning on it. This time it doesn't carry. And O'Neill is 1 for 2. Everybody wearing that number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day. 1936, the Olympic Games in Germany, in Berlin. Jesse Owens, of course, ran away with just about everything, 3 gold medals. In one of those events, though, the 200 meters, Jackie Robinson's older brother, Mac, finished 2nd and won the silver medal.
I did not know that.
Behind Jesse Owens, yeah. Swing and a miss here by Casas, who's 0 for 1.
Some good athletic bloodlines right there.
Yoshida on deck.
It'll be interesting to see how far Curry goes, too. Started the year on the IL, was sick. So we'll see if he, it's what his pitch count is.
Changeup in there at 88.
Yeah, it's a hard changeup too, right? I mean, he's throwing it around, what, 90 to 92? Just out of the hand, too. It looked like it was quick and short.
One gone and a 2-strike pitch.
Yeah, it's the one thing with Casas when you watch him up to bat, why he's going to be a pretty good hitter for a long time, is the ability not to swing at those pitches. You see a lot of guys chase those pitches. They get a little jumpy. And there's times where he's going to be like that. He's going to go through a stretch, and that's where his bulk of his strikeouts are going to come. But right there, he has taken that one and getting to the next opportunity to get a pitch to hit. I'll tell you, the one guy that was the opposite of that we just saw was Rengifo. I think he had like a 320 batting average and it was like a 330 on base percentage. Swinging at everything.
Everything. I wonder how things are going to wind up for the Angel team. To me, they look like if they have a solid year, they stay healthy enough, they're 500 ball club.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be 500 at the end of it, just based on the fact that they're pitching. The starting pitching alone was, to me, Detmers he's the real deal.
He sure is.
He's a good pitcher, but after that, it's not too sharp.
Anderson had gotten off to a quick start as Casas went down. Now back up. He had been 2-0 and had shut out his first 2 opponents, but he didn't have much going yesterday. Red Sox really made him pay at times.
Yeah, and I also think their offense, you got your Mike Trout, but man, not as good as you think. Fight right there from Casas, getting that curveball.
Rendon's come alive. He was not swinging the bat in California.
It's one of those, takes time, though. You're off for a long time. The more at-bats you get, it's hard in baseball to get that timing down to stay in. A lot of times people are like, oh, well, it's based on what's on the back of your baseball card.
Lofted into right. Florial moving in. 2 down.
That's a lot of the problem. A lot of times, whatever your resume is beforehand, and then you get an injury, and then you're back out. You still need those reps. You still need the timing. You need to see good sliders, bad sliders, fastballs, cutters, change, whatever it is. It takes a while. You know, sometimes it's 100 at bats to feel like you're back in the swing of things.
Yoshida 0 for 1, struck out first time up. First home run of the year yesterday as he knocked one into the bullpen. Batting stats presented by Eversource. Weatherizing your home can increase comfort and lower energy use. We can help.
It's great to see Massa go deep.
Yeah, getting the ball in the air has been a challenge for him.
And right there, he got around it too. That's what we saw last year. A lot of getting the hands outside, and then you see that. He always corrects himself. Okay, what do I want to do with my path and my hands? And he replicates it. This one here is middle, and just lifting it. And it was an easy swing too. You don't have to force it. You just got to get on time and utilize the lower half.
Pops that one into left center field. Kwan and Freeman there. That's a 1-2-3 in the fourth.
And my party of 3.
When you're with Amex Platinum, exclusive dining benefits and travel perks like room upgrades at 5 hotels and resorts, wow, make going out for your favorite food take on a whole new meaning. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
How to outsmart the outdoors. Think fast. That needs work. That needs trimming. That needs cleanup. But all that work takes a lot of tools. Lucky for you, that tool, that one, they're all the same tool. That's smart. Super smart. That's the Echo Pro Attachment Series. Gas-powered, battery-powered. 16 attachments for hedging, edging, trimming, tilling, cutting, blowing, paddling. Yeah, that too. It's outdoor grade, professional grade, commercial grade, which is great for making your yard look like it belongs in a commercial. Echo, power on and on.
We're Rain Boots, and we love the Roomba Combo J9 Plus robot. It scrubs up all our muddy footprints. The other robot, you're making it worse.
Deep clean scrubbing to tackle messes. Get a 60-day risk-free trial when you shop at iRobot.com.
This is it! It's electric. It's gas. It really is both. The Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Get special offers on select Lexus models.
Ace ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. So through 4, hasn't walked anybody, 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, he's looked great so far, and he's using different pitches than he has this year. A little bit more of what last year we saw. 40% cutters today, 33% four seam. So he's utilizing the fastballs a little bit more, moving around, using the splitter. Only 5 sweepers. But these are the innings he needs to get going, because in Seattle he went 6 innings, and then he had the 4th and the 5th inning there, 13 and 12 total pitches. And then you go back to his last 2 starts. You go in the 4th and the 5th in the 20s. This is where he needs to dig down deep and try to get extended, get into those later innings.
This is our fucking city.
To take some time off.
No one's going to dictate our freedom.
Which he's hit a couple of times. Bo Naylor struck out looking for a strip. It was 11 years ago. The Red Sox earned a 3-2 walk-off victory over the Rays on Patriots Day, and less than an hour later, 2 bombs exploded near the finish line of the Boston Marathon. The Red Sox wearing jerseys with Boston appearing on the front. That's a practice that began during the marathon tribute at Fenway about 5 days after the bombing. That's why you're not seeing the Red Sox wearing the City Connects today. And that's going to be in there. Caught him looking with the sweeper. He strikes out Naylor looking for the second time.
So
Some notes there on one Boston day. The opportunity to celebrate resiliency, generosity, and strength demonstrated by the people of Boston, those around the world, in response to the marathon tragedy in 2013. Tyler Freeman 0 for 1. He's flied out to left. Bases empty. On the side, swinging the bats early. Cleveland 1 hit. Sox have 2.
Yeah, these games are always unusual, so you don't know what you're going to
Glad
get.
that Cutter Crawford seemed to at least get the pitch count to a normal rate at this point. Early on, he was throwing a lot of pitches.
Cutter Crawford, I'll tell you, he's been good. He just looks sharp, and he's...
He had an 0.57 ERA coming into this game. I'm sure it's lower now.
Nobody ever says, hey, I'm an afternoon person.
Yeah, now he's at a 0.45 ERA.
I'm a nap guy. An afternoon, if I can.
Darn right.
Best thing ever is an afternoon nap.
Most underrated thing in the world is a good nap. For a man of a certain age, a woman of a certain age, filed back in 3-2.
That's the best part of parenting. Was like when you get those young kids, they're taking a little, afternoon nap. There it is, right there. See, the thing at home is you time that up right when they take the nap. You take the nap with them.
Sure. Or, in this case, watch a ball game. A wave and a miss to put him away. A slider this time to strike out Freeman.
Yeah, when Cutter has to go to it, he goes that slider or that sweeper. Not as many uses on that today. Good position for that ball, too. Out of hand, looks like it might be a cutter that drops out. It's the slider out in front.
Number 6, and brings up Florial, who whiffed his first time up.
Oh.
And a trickler foul.
Florio almost hit it off the shin again. Luckily hit it through the wickets. A lot of times when a hitter hits the ball through his legs, you'll hear a lot of guys in the dugout say it's finally an official game, because one time a game somebody does that.
Our pal, the great Johnny Gomes, will be joining us as the helmet flies off the head of Florial.
Johnny Gomes.
There's Johnny in the booth. He was having a great time with some fans out there, and I mean a great time with some fans out there. They love to see Johnny back in town. It means so much this time of year to have him back. 1-2. Shattered bat.
Yeah.
Ground ball up the middle. Rafael.
That's out number 3.
Crawford did well.
So still a scoreless ball game here. Coming to the bottom of the 5th inning. I think they're bringing Johnny Gomes into the booth. Once we return from commercial.
Freeze in your tracks. Or let curiosity light the way. At T. Rowe Price, we're asking smart questions about opportunities like clean water and how clean water advances can help transform our tomorrows. Better questions, better outcomes. T. Rowe Price.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one. You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
It's time. Yes, the time has come for a fresh approach to dog food. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time to quit the kibble and feed their dogs fresh food from the farmer's dog. Made by vets and delivered right to your door, precisely portioned for your dog's needs. It's an idea whose time has come.
Inning 5 presented by Salem. 5 bang. No score here on Patriots Day. As we tell you, the bottom half of the 5th inning, and always a delight to bring in one of the all-time greats here.
Johnny Gomes.
In the stands, chugging a beer, whatever he's doing.
There he is.
Johnny Gomes. Johnny, you had to, right? Because they made you do it.
Yeah, I guess when you run around the field punching beers into the stands after the World Series and then you come back, I think the people want to have one with you. So yeah, we've been sipping on some beers since, gosh, first pitch.
Yes, you know how to enjoy yourself.
Johnny Gomes drunk.
Around you, as we have no score in this one. More seriously, because you're so closely connected to the 13 championship, that incredible team, but we think back to 11 years ago, and you walk it off against Tampa Bay, win the game 3-2. Everybody, celebrating, enjoying that, and then seemingly in minutes, 2 explosions. The Boston Marathon. And what are your first memories of those moments?
Yeah, so how fast a walk-off memory can get erased, right? Like how fast up in major leagues of walking off. Every win is important. Every out's important. Mike Napoli going right off to Green Monster right there. Game over. We got to shower quick. A lot of traffic. 2013, not too long ago, but that's where social media started to come and become big, and we started to see some photos, pop up online. Most of them not ideal graphic, if you will. So we knew at the time what we had on our hands. But the craziest thing that sticks out in my head was us driving to the airport. No one's driving to the airport, and on the other side of the road is like ambulance, fire truck, ambulance, fire truck, ambulance. Like we're leaving town, and all the the first responders are coming into town. It felt like we should have been in town, but it just didn't work out that way.
Red Sox went off on a road trip, and then those stories, you're following them as you go, right? And everyone's getting messages from loved ones, and are you okay? Is who's not? All of that flooding in.
Yeah, the thing that the scariest part about it was obviously the 2 bombs that went off. There was supposed to be a bomb on the plane. There was supposed to be a bomb on the bus. There was supposed to be a bomb at the field. The unknown of baseball is crazy, right? Who's coming in? Who's hitting? The unknown of where the bomb is a different way of living life. Again, tip your hat to the first responders. Tip your hat to everybody. It was a pretty hairy situation. The Band-Aid that we were able to put on it, doesn't take away the lives that were taken. Yeah. But here we are 11 years later. And
yeah, Boston Marathon bombing was so fucked. It's been 11 years.
True. And the heroism of that day, and as you say, the first responders who were just magnificent.
I remember when it happened. It was watching the news and just seeing that shit, and then later that night, I think it was a few nights later, actually, just still watching the news. They're trying to find this dude, and there's this shot of this dude or there's a shot of this boat, and they're he's hiding in that boat. He's hiding in that boat. And then it's just some of the craziest shit you witness on live TV. The yellow jersey is ugly. Hey, I love that yellow jersey. But I thought they were gonna be wearing them today. That's why I put it in the thumbnail. But they're not wearing them today.
Season for the Red Sox, and you guys being able to, eventually
that's a walk
and play again.
So we got a man on first.
Coming out with that unforgettable speech and letting everybody know it's okay to get back and live our lives and play baseball and do the things that, we love to do and love to watch do.
Yeah, that's what stuck out to me the most, to be honest, is when we came back. The fear that was, installed in people, the fear that was going on in the area of safety. When we come back against Kansas City, and the place was packed. I was like, this is the wrong area to punch someone in the mouth, because they're coming back even bigger and heavier. And I really thought maybe the remaining of the season.
So listen to a show called Distractible. It's produced by Markiplier and his two friends. What do they talk about? I already listened to it. I already have so much shit to keep up with, like podcast-wise and.
Yeah, so Johnny, a little bit about this day, right? Like we talk about these games, day game. Yep. 11 a.m. How much sleep did you get before this game?
So personally, I always had a huge fear of being late.
Me too.
Right? I was the big fear. I was the guy that woke up his alarm. So with that being said, yeah, these days get like no sleep. I had a huge fear of being late. And you wake up at 1 o'clock and you're like, oh, okay, a couple more hours. And then you wake up maybe like 40 minutes before your alarm and you're like, let's just power through this one. And then you end up first at the yard. They're like, wow, you're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Like 10 cups of coffee later, I am. Yeah, absolutely.
0-2, swinging a high pop to center. That's going to keep on carrying as well, but Freeman is there.
It's going to be out number one.
There in that wind tunnel today. It's going to carry a little. And one man away as we chat with Johnny Gomes.
They do whatever is wacky.
McGuire next. So eventually, it does kick in. I mean, this looks like kind of a sleepy effort so far with the bats today. By the pitching's been good, but they got a total of 3 hits. So
yeah, I already got enough shows I got to keep up with.
Yeah,
and then sports.
Sleepy, but what's not, forget about Crawford. Crawford is.
So like I hear like everyone has a podcast, and I'm like, how do people have time to listen to all these damn podcasts?
Over the top. No one's slugging off him all year by any means. Extra base hits are down. Let's tip your hat to him, whether it's an 11 o'clock start or a 7 o'clock start. He's nailing it.
Yeah, came in with a 0.57 ERA.
And he switched it up on a dime, too, where he's been throwing a lot of sweepers in the first 3, and now it's hardly any sweepers and going to cutter. And
runner taken off. Here's the throw down, and not in time. Wow.
Nice.
Bray getting in there.
That's impressive how he stayed on the base.
Well, your Bray is still on base.
That foot just stayed right on top.
It's not that fast either.
Naylor came up gunning.
Yeah, great jump on that. Right there.
It's really not all that fast, but
take you. And that
he got it in.
Lift, especially with the replay, you got to be worried, but kept that toe on nicely. It's the only thing I don't like about the replay. It's like when it's just that little fraction of like a hair.
That's beat the ball. What it was supposed to be for by any means.
Right, you beat the ball, you're safe, but then just a little bit.
Yeah, with Crawford doing what he is today, I was actually having a cool conversation with someone who played the game earlier today, and how'd you stick, and how'd you make it, and how, all the stuff. And I break it down with like the adjustments that you have to make within a game, within a series, within a year. That's how you stick. I always say it's a lot easier to get to the big leagues than it is to stay in the big leagues. And how do you stay in the big leagues? Well, you got to make an adjustment. You hit a home run on a
Dummies version of sports. That's fun.
For a long time. And then you hit one on the outer half, and you bait him back into the inner half. I do have an inning in the show, so I can't talk about pitching. What's happening here?
Oh!
Out at first, down to third.
What? That was weird.
Yeah, he's a little unique.
I was like confused as all hell by that.
He is very unique.
I guess when your brothers in the dugout or on the field too, it's kind of like intramural stuff.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this is what we did in the backyard.
Yeah.
And 2 down, Red Sox with a runner third.
Yeah, Crawford doing a great
So Williams down to third base.
Adjustments on the fly and series to series. That is really, really impactful.
It's really the only way to stay. It's the only way to make it to the major leagues in general, right? The adjustability of all the players. I mean, no one's adjusted more than this guy either.
Saddam.
With a high fly to left. Quan on the track, and we'll put that one away. Johnny, your public is calling. I know you've got to get back down there and enjoy life as you do better than anybody alive.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Have fun, Johnny.
Let's get a W on Patriots Day.
Sorry, guys. That took me for... What is this?
Well, you know how our T-Mobile home internet can slow down?
Uh-huh.
Turns out, walls can get in the way. So, I fixed it.
So instead of getting a Spectrum internet, which is fast and reliable 24/7, you got us internet that can be blocked by walls.
Yes, but I think I fixed it.
By smashing a hole through our wall.
So, technically, walls. Yeah, I might not want to go in the dining room.
Don't settle for T-Mobile cell phone internet.
Give the natural.
This is why I don't leave the house.
Get faster, more reliable internet speeds with Spectrum.
Distractions.
going to be a beautiful sunny day
They
today.
steal your attention when it matters most. They're dangerous when you're driving. And just as dangerous when you're walking. Driving or walking, see and be seen. The instant you stop paying attention could be the instant you'll always regret.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. Performance, consistency, time. Performance, consistency, time. Performance, consistency, time. And then, when you see it, you know. The authentic. New era. The official cap of Major League Baseball.
When trucks are what you do.
Space Coast Coast to Coast Anniversary Live on YouTube started 35 minutes ago.
You do trucks that win by breaking every rule of what a truck should be. We're Ram. Trucks are what we do.
Hello? All right, coming to the top of the sixth inning. Cutter Crawford's still out there.
Sixth inning, no score. And a swing and a miss by Gabriel Arias.
Strike one.
In his last at bat, and he's the only Cleveland player to have a hit off Cutter Crawford. So scoreless in the sixth. He'll be followed by Rocchio and then
Cutter Crawford's only getting up one hit so far today. He's at 78 pitches. So he's doing just really good.
6 strikeouts for Cutter today.
And there's a base hit.
The only guy who solved him so far. Arias is out for the second time, 2 for 2.
Yeah, utilizing the middle of the field. Against a guy like Cutter Crawford, a lot of times you try to get a little pull happy, he's going to throw that cutter, that sweeper to get you off balance, but staying through it nice.
Brings up the switch hitter.
Craziest cars in racing.
To second.
What happens when racing has no rules? You just cut the corners.
Back to that end. Yeah, went right to it. And as a young player like Rocchio is, that is something you have to learn. They're going to keep attacking you. They're going to throw that cutter in, force you to make you to hit that thing fair. They're going to try to get ahead to try to get to 0-2. Let's see if he goes back in there again.
Pitch number 81. Season high for Cutter has been 6 innings. That was in his opener at Seattle. Red Sox would lose that game 4-3, but he went 6, allowing just 1 unearned run. Then 4 2/3 against the Angels and 5 against Baltimore. And his season high is 90 pitches.
Yeah, this will be the 83rd pitch for Cutter Crawford. Definitely has, we got a little action in the bullpen. Bernardino warming up, but this is where he's got to thrive. He's got to dig down and try to get these guys out.
High drive on the move. Duran heading there toward the wall.
Oh my God!
He was going to be shot
wow.
Fence, but he left his feet, made the catch.
Oh my God. So many great catches today.
Arias. One away.
Yeah, this wasn't textbook the way Jaron Duran got this ball. He was positioned really well, too, in that area. And kind of floated here at the end and then just leaped up. Felt like he had a little more room that he could have gone back, but didn't really go for that wall.
Here's Quan, top of the order. A strikeout, a ground out today, 0 for 2.
I think he thought he had a little less room than he did, and that's why he leaped up and then kind of landed and then hit after. But it's hard. I mean, you're trying to focus on that ball in the day game. You got the sun out there as well. You're trying to battle that.
Well, I think another thing that is at work is the way the ball's been carrying. That might be getting into guys' heads a little bit. But as you say, the sun always a factor.
Because a lot of times you rush into it and get at that wrong angle, then it gets back in the sun. So sometimes you're trying to keep it off to your left or your right to make sure it doesn't get back into the sun. All this outfield talk's making me I'm getting a little ill.
You were talking about your dreams earlier, maybe nightmares.
Yeah, these are all my nightmares. Talking outfield, thinking back to the days we're trying to do all that stuff. Keep me on the dirt.
Jammed him again. Fastball this time.
How much water do you think you drink a year?
Talk about it too, is because you were.
I mean,
you were out there.
You can go through one of these gallons in like
for a lot of guys.
2 days. So.
Some guys are meant
181 gallons. But then there's more water that I drink outside of this gallon. So that's probably 200 gallons.
But he checked his swing. That's why, when you watch Jackie Bradley over the years, just gliding out there, such a tough outfield.
Never nervous either.
Never.
Anytime the ball was hit when I was in the outfield, it was panic. Not a good feeling at the major league level.
The guys like Dewey Evans and Mookie Betts, Shane Victorino, just knew they had it. Bernardino loose in that pen. He's been throwing for a little while, so he's heated up. Runner at first, and fouled off himself at home plate.
Yeah, a lot of those today too. The cutter, there's something there where he's going with a lot of those cutters inside to these lefties. I mean, it's a great pitch to lefties. And we talk about a lot of times when these big power cutter guys come in, like a Class A for the Guardians, he has less success against the righties than he does the lefties. Because the ball is barreling in on your hands, and to try to redirect it and keep your hands through it, a lot of times you're getting broken bats and weak contact.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming. Had a shot at Alex Cora there. His partner, Angelic, is running the marathon here and is about 7 miles in.
7 miles in.
And our producer, Amy Johnson, is about 8.5 in. We're tracking them.
Go get it, Amy. We'll see you in a couple hours.
Couple. She wants to get under 4 hours. I think that's Amy's goal today. And a 1-2 from the righty.
We should get a headset, like where we could talk to her during the marathon, because I know we could just annoy her enough to just let her speed going a little bit more.
2-2. He'll pop that up with the left. And O'Neill with the grab. 2 gone.
Yeah, the sun ball is going mainly to left field. He's like, I got it. It's all good.
And here comes Alex.
Alex Cora's going to take Cutter Crawford out of the game. Good pitching performance today by Cutter.
Of anyone who hits a home run for the Red Sox these days. So the day is done for Cutter Crawford. He looks sharp again. He allows only 2 hits pitching into this.
Looking for what comes next, for that moment when everything finally.
1 minute.
Whichever path you choose.
Who are they bringing in? Brandon Bernardino?
Buy the Baxter bag from WM.
Do you usually stream baseball this early or no? Well, no, but the Red Sox played today at 11 a.m. They do that. It's a tradition every year. On the day of the Boston Marathon, they start their game at 11 a.m.
Pick it up whenever you're ready. From cleanups to renovations. Buy, fill, gone. Available online and at home improvement retailers.
Tashi Duncan, she's gonna turn a whole family into millionaires.
How often does this happen? Going after the same girl?
love with you.
What makes you think I want someone to be in love with me?
Challenger, suited R, April 26th.
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you.
Red Sox baseball on this brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today. By Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox. And by Nissan. We make cars that thrill. Shop NissanUSA.com. Sunshiny day. Red Sox and the Guardians in a 0-0 game. Little flare out to center.
And that's going to be... Oh, nice catch by Jarren Duran. Man, so many great catches today.
Took one away from Jimenez.
All right, so that's going to end the inning just like that.
That will strand one. Still 0-0.
One
Jessie
pitch.
loves playing detective.
But since we found out she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
At first, we thought the problem was our puppy. Look, what's the clue? Or something outside.
But the culprit was our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Pods Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it has no dyes or perfume, so it's gentle on her skin. Case closed.
Tide Free and Gentle is EPA Safer Choice certified. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
Wrong turn? No sweat. With best-in-class fuel economy and 5 drive modes, virtually no road gets out of bounds.
Drive the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $329 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy among gas engines.
Bottom of the 6th here at Fenway Park, still scoreless. Red Sox coming up to the plate. Join us after the game for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. I'll be with Jim Rice and Jonathan Papelbon. Guys, we tell you this every year. The story about Jim Rice, 382 Major League home runs, 2 in the playoffs. If you go with 360 feet, that's a trot around the bases. That's almost exactly 26.2 miles. So Jim Rice trotting a marathon worth of home runs. But we didn't want Pap to feel left out. So we figured out at approximately 88 feet, the walk back to the dugout after striking out, he made Major League hitters walk a half marathon back after striking out. That's based on 831 career strikeouts. You got all that?
TC, did you do all the math on that?
I did. You think I got a staff? That's why I absolutely would warn anyone listening to double check those numbers.
Right. Oh, we know. We know you don't have a staff.
DC had Tanner Houck out there yesterday, and he was outstanding. Tim Herron coming out of their bullpen. So they bring on the lefty. Curry went the first 5. He threw the ball real well, 2 hits. Here's Raffy, who's gone 0 for 2. He lined to center field last time.
What you see, too, with the Red Sox offense, right? With Tyler O'Neill and Rafael are the only righties in the lineup. And this is what you're going to see a lot of, where teams are going to match up if they have some bullpen guys that are lefties. This is the issue that you face a lot of times.
Yeah, left-handed starters, not all of them, but most of them so far. Not that the Red Sox have seen a ton of it, but they have given the Sox some fits.
Yeah, Denver's in particular, right? He was the only one for the Anaheim that shut out. 7-0 loss, but this will be an issue, I think. You know, Refsnyder will help just with allowing another right-handed bat in the lineup, and he's a lefty killer. But this is something you got to watch throughout the year.
Tyler O'Neill on deck. Only 4 hits in the game, 2 apiece. And that's across and got him looking.
Yeah, that's nasty.
95 to strike out Devers.
This is a tough pitch right here. He's trying to. I couldn't tell if he's going up or they're deking him. But
So the Guardians pitcher right now. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
That is just a nasty pitch, and as a hitter too, a lot of times you're giving up on that.
O'Neill a base hit and a fly to center.
Tim Herron. So far this season has a 1.35 ERA.
Mariners he faced. First pitcher since 1893 to face 4 or more in his big league debut and strike them all out.
And he's not just good against the lefties. Right-handed hitters right now are just 2 for 14 this year off of him. He's got that fastball too that can, as you saw there, 95. It can get up to 97 too. Drops in that curveball. Big guy, 6'7", right?
Big. He's got a 3-0.
Yeah, that's kind of slurvy too. If you look at that curveball, it's not the traditional, you know, more vertical, up and down. That thing sweeps a little bit too.
Casas would be next. He's gone 0 for 2 today. And the 3-1 home.
There you go. That's ball 4.
Red Sox pick up their second walk of the day. O'Neill aboard. Casas looking to deliver him as we take a look at FanDuel's same game parlay. You bet $5 and win $36.85. Home runs in consecutive games for Tristan. Thinking about it right there.
Oh yeah, he was definitely. It's like, man, I feel good against lefties this year, taking them deep. Why not? First pitch.
Sox have hit 20 home runs, tied for 3rd most in the American League. 5-0 in games where they hit multiple home runs, like yesterday. Got a piece of that.
Oh man, there's nothing worse for a hitter too. Thinking you're aggressive. You're thinking, all right, be ready, selectively aggressive, go, try to stop, and just you dump that barrel below it, and somehow it finds it. Right there, that dump, foul ball, man.
Now you're in an 0-2 hole.
That's a good take.
Tristan 24 home runs last year. Tied with Tony C for 7th most by a Red Sox rookie.
Ooh.
Tried another curveball, 2-2.
They got 2 homers against lefty, 2 against righties. And the big thing though too is he's got the 7 strikeouts against the lefties. That's one thing you just hope to clean up, but he's looked good so far.
Again, yeah, same thing, fouled it away.
It's one of those you need to foul off though right there, because that's called 3rd strike if you don't. That was one thing going into the season you're talking about is, hey, can Tristan Casas get more at-bats against those lefties? What does it look like? And I think he's shown it. You know, he still has that power against lefties. Yes, he's going to strike out against lefties. Most lefties do.
Fly ball driving back Quan a little bit.
And that'll be out number 3. So we're heading to the 7th inning, still scoreless.
Distractions.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day.
They steal your attention when it matters most. They're dangerous when you're driving. And just as dangerous when you're walking. Driving or walking, see and be seen. The instant you stop paying attention could be the instant you'll always regret.
You know, I spend a lot of time thinking about dirt.
At 3 in the morning.
Any time of day. What people don't know is that not all dirt is the same. You need dirt with the right kind of nutrients. Look at this new organic soil from Miracle Grow.
Everybody should have it. It works great for us.
This is as good as gold in any garden. If people only knew that it really is about the dirt.
You're a dirt nerd.
Dirt nerd.
Huge dirt nerd. I'm proud of it.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. With that amazing camera, I'll be sharing pics from the slope. You do not want to see yourself ski. You look like a marshmallow.
Join now. Only T-Mobile gives you 4 new iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines of unlimited for $25 a line.
This is David's look of joy. And this is his John Deere Z530M mower. That cuts with so much precision, speed, and comfort. The only thing he could possibly ask for is another acre or 2 to mow. The Z530M mower is built to get the job done better, faster. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at johndeere.com/get-in-the-seat.
Jim, remembered by the great Tim Wakefield on this day in 2009, a 4-hitter for Wake. So far, the Sox have allowed only 2 hits.
That's beautiful right there. We need more fans to do that. Give us stats from the past like that on signs.
Sure, every day would be great.
Great. Listen, we'll bring it to the booth. Give us some stats.
Jose Ramirez has gone 0 for 2. He was denied an extra base hit, possibly a home run in the first inning on a terrific leaping catch by Abreu up against the bullpen fence and went slamming into the wall. Got a huge ovation. Oh, he went for it that time too on a cutter.
And this year too, having a little bit more success in batting average wise against lefties, hitting 294 coming into the game and 231 against righties, but 2 home runs against right-handed pitchers, so hitting from the left side, only 1 home run for the right side. That came yesterday against Cortez for the Yankees. Did you see that pitch he threw yesterday?
Did not.
Where he went into his crazy windup, faked a little throw, and then threw it? I think it was to Jimenez. To me, it's a ball. You can't do that.
It's the first thing that came to my mind. You can't do that.
But they let it, yeah.
They let it go.
I thought it was a legal pitch. But you got to go watch this replay of it. Fascinating.
Ramirez, 39 home runs in 2018, 36 in 21. Drove in 126 runs 2 years ago. One of the great hitters in the game. 126 runs, 3 home runs so far this year. Oh my God. Swung and he missed, and down he goes.
The hell was that?
And he
good?
fumbled.
Was it good? Slow to get up.
You'll see this every day.
Not from this kind of hitter.
Wow. That is a strikeout.
This is going to be a highlight reel for a long time, Jose. You got a lot of good ones, but back
Man, dude, you gotta not swing there.
Swing and a miss.
That would have been an easy walk, and
thank goodness he's DHing. This is one where you got to go laugh it off.
Nobody laughing over there.
No.
Nobody.
No one's going to be the first one, too.
Inside on Josh Naylor, who's flied out twice to center field. Got a hit by it, but swung the bat.
Just hit 1 p.m. here.
Score in the 7th.
And in Boston.
Naylor's hit 4 home runs. Batting .333. He and his brother Bo, the first brothers to play in the same game for Cleveland since the Alomars. He'll loop that one for a base hit into left center. Took a big swing. He'll take the hit.
Yeah, Josh Naylor can hit too. When he finds a way, he's gonna get some. He's gonna give you some big swings, but when it counts with 2 strikes, he's gonna find a way to fight it off. Look at that one hand. Just fought the hands off. That got in on him, but just cleared it out.
And here's Bo. He struck out 2 times.
It's a strong dude right there.
Ground ball right side. Valdez
Double play? Nope.
From shallow
Just
right,
one.
Throw on to first for the out. Josh Naylor advancing with 2 away.
Yeah, good idea there too for Valdez to go to first base. A lot of times they're trying to make that with the lead runner.
Alex Cora's coming out.
Weissert will enter the fray here.
Caleb Weisert's coming in. Taking Brandon Bernardino out after only 11 pitches.
So we've got a pitching change. This one in the hands of the bullpens on both sides. We'll take the break as well. We're in the 7th inning. 0-0 here on Patriots Day. We'll have more in a moment.
Juvederm lips say it all. Without saying a single word, they tell the world exactly how you feel in a way only you can express. You know, that natural-looking, long-lasting, consider your statement made kind of way. Your lips can say it loud, softly, or anything in between. With Juvederm, the #1 chosen lip filler brand. So, what do you want your lips to say about you? Learn how this plump may cost less than you think. Add fullness to lips with Juvederm Ultra XC and Juvederm Volbella XC. Not for people with severe allergic reactions, allergies to lidocaine, or the proteins used in Juvederm. Common side effects include injection site redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, firmness, lumps, bumps, bruising, discoloration, or itching. There's a risk of unintentional injection into a blood vessel which can cause vision abnormalities, blindness, stroke, temporary scabs, or scarring. Talk to a licensed specialist to find out if Juvederm is right for you.
Your yard is your sanctuary, where you should feel free.
No.
I was talking about the dogs. They need a lawn that fast. And new with Scott's turf with rapid grass. It's a revolutionary mix of seed and fertilizer that grows grass 2 times faster than just seed alone. Giving you a stronger lawn. Release the hounds. Smell that freedom, eh?
I smell it.
I'm still talking to the dogs.
Get Scott's Turf Builder Rapid Grass today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
Pitching change time presented by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service. We're always here to get you there. Greg Weissert was credited with his first win of the season.
Did I say,
with a scoreless 5th.
Did I say the wrong name?
And
I think I did.
On Saturday against the Angels.
It's like I know these names, but I keep saying wrong names. Caleb. Did I say Caleb Weissert? It's Greg Weissert.
Bailey's coming out along with the catcher McGuire.
You won't see this often right here, but crucial spot in the game. 2 outs.
Caleb just sounds like a better name
Talking
than
through
Greg.
what they're trying to do.
Well, this is over the hitter, Will Brennan. Everybody's wearing 42, so we got a double.
That's
and
the
triple
hardest
check.
part of this game.
Yes.
But Will Brennan,
I hate
Should have
it.
known that too, 'cause he's in their left-handed.
he's in as a lefty against Greg Weissert here, so Freeman has been lifted. And Brennan to hit for him.
Yeah, talked about that early in the game. It gets a little difficult later in the game when everyone has 42 on.
That's for sure. Man at second is Josh Naylor. 2 down in a scoreless game. Brennan at 2-11 without a home run. Feels like a day where 1 run might be enough. Whoever gets it. The Weissert needing to hold.
It's whoever wakes up.
on the plate. As a pinch hitter in his career, Brennan is 4 for 21 with 1 RBI. Nice crowd on a beautiful day. Here's the 2-0. Nubbed off the end of the bat.
2-1.
Yeah, Weiser's been great. I mean, if you look at the stats, and he'll give up the home run. It's his only earned run that he's given up all year. But utilizing that fastball and that sweeper that we come to love and watch, it is fun. He's got that on. Good luck for the hitters.
No pitch.
Nope.
Timeout hitter?
What happened?
Catcher.
That was the catcher, McGuire.
That catcher's interference?
And granted.
Or the timeout? Okay. I was confused there for a second.
Yankees are at Toronto later. Baltimore hosting Minnesota inside the division. And a 2-1. Lofted foul.
The one thing, too, you want to talk about with Weissert is the fact that he has 1 walk all season. That's something that's plagued him a little bit in the past, not being able to find the strike zone as much. It's hard with that sweeper, throwing that thing as hard as it is. Good job finding the zone.
Crowd wanted a strike there, but 3-2.
Yeah, this is a tough one here. It looks like it's in the K zone, but the way Reese is setting up, he goes across his body to go get that. And a lot of times with the umpires, they're reading that the catcher's movement.
Josh Naylor off second. 3-2 to Brennan. Yank foul.
Great play.
Ball attended. This job presenting the souvenir.
Pick it up for Justin Turner for hats off to the heroes.
Yeah. Men and women in uniform. Another look.
Watch this. Bank. Oh, he played it well. Got the legs up there to make it look better.
3-2. Just hanging in there. Barely made contact on that sweep. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He's already fouled off 4.
All right, strike him out here.
Crowd would like a whiff. Swinging a high.
Oh, come on.
Down the right field line and it deep
No.
into the corner. That is way, way back there and gone.
God fucking damn it.
Bench and smacks a 2-run homer. Cleveland on top, 2-zip.
God fucking damn it.
That's what you call big league pinch hitting.
Come on.
Yeah, this is a tough at-bat that he gave Weisser. Was fouling off some pitches. Almost hit that ball fouled, or fair down the line, was fouled, but this, it looked like the sweeper just hung up there. Didn't get any of that drop and movement in, and Brennan delivered a 2-run shot for the Guardians.
His first home run of the season. 2-0 Guardians. Florial's gone 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. So their new manager, Stephen Vogt, picks the right guy. Fouled away by Florial, who has hit 2 home runs this year. So the Red Sox down by a pair, starting to get late. And the 1-1. And that won't count. That's going to be a violation on the pitcher.
No, come on.
That
You serious?
Weisser. He did not deliver in time.
So it's a 2-1 count.
Yeah, 2-1. Let's check it out here. 3.
Yeah, pitch clock violation.
Barely, too. He almost got it off.
2-1. Two out. Strike.
You call that a strike? Okay, I'll take it.
This is almost impossible if you're a lefty. I mean, you're
on Boston Marathon Day too. Yeah, you can't be losing on Boston Marathon Day.
Close, as you should have.
Now you're in your own dome.
Popped him up. Devers and Raphael.
And that's going to be out number 3. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Both go sprawling in the
No.
outfield. On the catch.
No, Rafi's still down. No.
And Rafi.
No.
Thing's bleeding. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Face down.
O'Neal.
Tyler O'Neill. Oh, Tyler O'Neill's bleeding. Rafi is...
Now getting up in a seated position.
Come on, please get up. Please stay in. I mean, I think Tyler O'Neill's getting taken out of the game because he's literally bleeding right now. Rafi, I don't know.
Rafi holding onto the baseball, made the catch for out number 3 somehow. And O'Neal took a shot. Rafi holding his head. Just got back in the lineup after missing the last 4 games with the shoulder issue. Man, was that ugly.
That was...
3 guys going after it. And O'Neal bleeding. Red Sox sending another trainer out there now. Brandon Henry, the head athletic trainer, heading out there. And this place is incredibly quiet.
Yeah.
Mercy. The Guardians looking on with great concern, too.
Is he up?
Those are 2 big guys who went flying into each other.
Are they both being taken out of the game here? That's not good. They're walking off. They're all right, but it's just like, how all right? How fucked up are they? I'm assuming they're being taken out of the game.
At least both of them walking away. O'Neal bloodied. Rafi was down face forward for the longest time.
That's what really scared me.
And you just didn't know, had he been knocked out.
He might have. Who knows?
Seconds there. He held onto the baseball.
It looked like it was just the whiplash, right? The way they hit, they both just got that whiplash.
O'Neal was wearing glasses. That may have wound up cutting him there.
Wrong turn? No sweat. With best-in-class fuel economy and 5 driving modes, virtually no road is out of bounds.
Drive the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $329 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy among gas engines.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one. You gotta win one first. Okay.
Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich, new to the lineup.
From pep in their step to shine in their coats, when people switch their dog's food to the farmer's dog, the effects can seem like magic. But there's no magic involved.
I'm scared as hell right
It's
now
just
for my
smarter,
boys.
healthier
That's
pet food.
not good
It's
at all.
amazing what real food can do.
Incredible, isn't it?
Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend
Are
to...
you done?
And there it is.
At least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, Sam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting.
Did you see when Gronk
abundance.
spiked the baseball? Yes, I did. I was watching pregame.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the #1 longest lasting AA battery.
That was a really, really scary few minutes there. I hope they're going to be able to... I mean, I think O'Neal's definitely going to be out because he's literally bleeding. I don't know about Raffy though. I mean, he was down there for a few minutes. I'm just gonna assume they're both being taken out of the game for at least precautionary measures. That's probably the best bet.
Shaded lead off here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Brennan, who just hit the home run, goes into the game in center field for the Guardians. But you've got a lot of stunned people here at Fenway. As this one is grounded fair along the line, Naylor will glove.
It's gonna be out number 1
for the out.
I just want an update on them. Like they walked off. Raffy looks fine.
Raffy is there. You just saw him on the top.
Raffy looks fine. I don't.
Collision with Tyler O'Neill, who went down the tunnel.
Yeah, Tyler's done. O'Neill's done for the day.
Those two banging heads in the outfield. They both went sprawling on the catch by Devers, but you think right back to the play of Trevor Story when he got injured in California, and it's the exact same feeling, that punch to the gut. And one could argue the 3 most valuable, most important players for the Red Sox involved in those 2 separate games. One more look on the pop-up.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, that is a bad collision. But it's just a wild season so far. It's game 17, and just the amount of injuries and things we've seen that have happened.
And I remember Raffy's reaction. I don't know if I'll forget it, when Trevor Story went down with a shoulder injury. Both hands to his head immediately.
Yeah, he like froze too, and he knew right away something. He knew. I mean, it was the reaction to Trevor, but then the ball was loose, remember, and Raffy was just sitting there just in shock.
It was. That's going to be a cross for strike 3. No argument from Abreu. 2 up, 2 down in the 7th.
It looked like he was looking for that curveball from Heron right there. Got that 94 sinker instead. You just tell by his weight that he was sitting back on something soft.
So here's Valdez. He is grounded out.
Collision like that can really take the mood out of the ballpark. I think Raffy's probably going to stay in. Maybe not, but I mean, he's in the dugout right now, and he looks to be fine, I guess.
4 hits for Cleveland. Red Sox just 2 hits, a pair of singles. O'Neill had 1 and Duran the other. That's been it. The Guardians have shut them down. And a lefty with a 1-1.
Yeah, just missed that pitch there too. A little late on that curveball, but those are the ones where if you get that barrel out to it, good night. Hung up there just enough.
Valdez with the 1 home run. He hit that in Seattle. Tried to hold up, couldn't do it. He swings and misses. Strike 3. Red Sox go fast here in the 7th.
Alrighty, so that's the end of the 7th. Going to go to the top of the 8th. I'm assuming, yeah, there's going to be some sort of change. I'm assuming Tyler O'Neill's.
Transfer your IRA or your old 401k to Robinhood by April 30th, and we'll give you a 3% boost. With the biggest match of any IRA on the market, Robinhood Gold gets you the most for retirement.
At Home has decor for every room, every style, every season, and every budget. With endless aisles of looks you love. It's all right here. All for less. Every day at Home. Decor for all for less.
Did we just get hustled? There's no way they were 70. Interesting. It's both an electric and a gas car. Yep. Quite the paradox.
So JJ's for lunch?
Electric for short trips, gas for long.
It really is both. The Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Two by the cutter, one by the four-seam fastball, one by the split, one by the slider, and one by the sweeper. Great job utilizing that cutter and four-seam today. Switching it up a little bit on the sweeper usage.
So defensively, after O'Neill has to leave the game, Devers remains in after the collision. It's Duran moving to left. Rafaela goes short back out to center. Hamilton now in the game.
All right, so Devers is staying in, but Tyler O'Neill's being taken out. David Hamilton is coming in there.
Sending you to the 8th inning here on Patriots Day. Encouraging in any event to see Devers remain in. After his part in the collision, Winkowski, 2.79 ERA in 5 appearances, retired 6 out of 7 in the 7th and 8th yesterday.
Well, David Hamilton's replacing O'Neill, but he's coming in at shortstop. They moved a bunch of guys around.
Arias, meanwhile, good day with a triple and a single. Difference in the game, Brennan coming off the bench and hitting a long 2-run homer. And that has been the entirety of the scoring. Red Sox have been held to 2 hits, a couple of singles. Here's the 1-1. Cutter Crawford really good, over 5 2/3 today. Struck out 6. He allowed 2 hits and no runs. And also didn't walk anybody.
Yeah, that was definitely a sharp outing. What do you want to see here at home? I think this is the biggest part of Winkowski. You know, there was a lot of talk of him being a starter, possibly trying to go into rotation in spring training. When you see him in the bullpen and what he can do, a lot of it is about the strikeouts. He doesn't get those as a starter.
I'm glad that Rafael Devers is able to stay in the game, but I'm really worried about my man Tyler O'Neill now. How's he going to be doing?
He's retired each of the 6 first games he's faced.
Yeah, this ball just plays up above the barrel. He gets that velocity, gets above a certain range. It's like 92 to 95 as a starter, and 95 is the top out. As a reliever, he's in the 95 to 98 range, and he gets a lot of swing and miss.
Ryan Roque 0 for 2. He's grounded out, flied out. Made his major league debut last year. Looks like a very good defender. Seen some good shortstops with the glove. Neto of the Angels really good. Seen a ton of him.
Yeah, Roque, there's about 2 balls hit to him. The way he just moves, you can just tell. He's the type of shortstop too. You look at, he's hitting 9th in the order. You're not worried about it. He's going to save a lot more runs than he's going to bring in. And that's okay. You have a lineup like the Guardians have at the top. That's who's supposed to bring in the runs. Every team, you can't have a bunch of all-stars that are hitting 300, driving in 100 runs. You need these type of players that can save more runs on defense.
Looking for another K. Moves him back. 2-2.
I think that's something that the Red Sox fans know best. What we've seen this year is when the middle of that infield is not playing at the top it can be a long night.
Top of the order, Quan on deck. We are in the 8th. And Winkowski's 3-2. And he's going to walk him. So they've got a base runner with 1 away, and now starting to get into the dangerous part of their order.
You gonna be watching the WNBA draft tonight?
Today's special 42
I will not.
jerseys, all to support the Jackie Robinson Foundation. Visit redsox.com/RSF auction to place your bid today.
Caitlin Clark's gonna go first overall, so.
Quan on the day 0 for 3. He was caught looking in the first inning. He's since
And then it'll probably be Angel.
Still 52. Had some guys who really got up to quick starts. He was one of them. Jimenez, the guy after him, another one. Josh Naylor. Runner goes. Here's the throw down, a tag. Oh, he did not have it. That's going to be a stolen base.
Playing slot ball today.
With a theft.
Yeah, first stolen base of the year for Rocchio. Good jump. I mean, he's over halfway when McGuire's trying to release that ball. Hamilton just trying to apply the tag quickly, knowing that he's probably going to be safe.
First stolen base of his career. So a man in scoring position.
Yeah, that's one thing over the past 3 years. You've looked at the Guardians. They like to run. They might, you know, they don't hit a lot of home runs. This year a little bit more than last year. They got to manufacture runs any way they can, and that's through the getting another base out there, trying to get those doubles and base hits to score the runners. I think we're going to see a lot more of that 2-0B in the way teams draft.
Line to the left, that'll settle down for a base hit. Rocchio up to third, he'll stop there. They're trying to add on here, a 2-0 lead for the Guardians. And they've got first and third, only one away.
That's a typical Stephen Kwan base hit too. Does a lot of this. Foul off a lot of pitches, but gets inside out. Just doesn't try to do too much and just shoots it the other way. Going back to it, these teams are going to adjust a little bit. For a couple years, about I don't remember the time frames exactly, but there was about a 3 or 4 year window where everything was about launch angle, exit velocity, what guys are doing to drive the ball out of the yard. But now with the rules and the ability to steal more bases, you need a lot more contact guys, move the ball around, and just keep the line moving.
Been a real problem for the Red Sox. Too many strikeouts. Jimenez has gone 0 for 3. A K and a couple of flyouts. Kowski 16 pitches, 8 strikes. With third run in a game like this could be truly damaging. The 1-0 past him with the cutter.
Such a good pitch for him too. He's got this unique cutter that has more vertical drop to it than most.
They lead at first and third.
Bradley Beal's in a shoving match with Karl Anthony Towns. I did not see that.
Just made the catch and sprawling back in there. Kwan was able to get back.
This is incredible base running by Kwan. Most guys, you're just frozen. You're out. You just give up on it. Watch this. He goes around. That's an easy double play for most runners.
Sure is. That will send up the very dangerous Jose Ramirez, who is 0 for 3 today.
I want to just
give
him a pass.
But now 2 out. And he'll take ball 1. He's driven in 12 here in the early going with 3 home runs. For several years, he's been one of the best RBI men in the game. One ball, 1 strike.
He's chasing a little bit today, getting outside the zone, locks that bat. A little aggressive, got a slider. Swinging strike 3 that hit him in the back knee. Right there, chasing a little bit. Keep him below the zone, make him get back in it.
2 out. Fouls that one back. And he's 6 on the gun. Rocchio at third, Kwan on at first. Kowski stepping off the rubber. The runner at third pointing at him like he had forced him to balk, but no one. biting on that.
Even Vogt, too. He's looking around and all the umpires raising his hand. Thought it was a ball.
He had stepped off. Ground ball off the glove.
Come on! The fuck? Come on, get him. Oh my god, what the hell is this shit? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Yeah, you fucking think? Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
And then more mistakes defensively by the Red Sox, 4-0.
Yeah, Casas laying out to try to get this, deflects it past Valdez. Abreu coming up firing, trying to get Ramirez at second, hits off Hamilton's leg and kicks. And that brings Quan. These are the plays that just eat you up as a coach, eat you up when you evaluate and just go, man, if we could just get away from these, it gives us so much more of a chance.
Inch up as a fan.
It's now a 4-0 game. This
on the throw to allow the second run in.
still says 2.
Error on Abreu in right field.
It's about to switch over.
And man, does that hurt. 4-0. And the Red Sox defense, which has been a thorn, well, stings again today. There's Josh Naylor. In a game like this.
This is what this Guardians team does, though. They will get you in this way. They're not going to outsell you, but just like that, hustle plays, move it around, good base running, that's how they have to manufacture stuff.
Well, they got a big helping hand.
Literally throwing the ball around like a bunch of fucking morons.
Too many times. This season, last season, which was a carnival of errors.
But think about just the Stephen Kwan base running where he, on the line drive to Casas, most guys are out.
Line drive right to Casas, he'll make the catch. That's correct. 4-0. And it feels more like 6 or 7 in a game like this.
Well, we got fucking work to do. I don't know if Chris Martin's coming in, but even if he does pitch well this inning, I'm not fucking, or next inning, I'm not playing the song.
Only one MVP. That's cute. Call me when you get to 6:30. Still got it. Whatever.
Buy the Baxter bag from WM. It's a dumpster in a bag. Fill it with up to 3,300 pounds of household debris. At half the size of a large dumpster.
You can't lose like this on Boston Marathon Day.
You fill it up, we pick it up. Whenever you're ready. From cleanups to renovations. Buy, fill, gone. Available online and at home improvement retailers.
Get one free Arby's sandwich every week in April, online only. It's never been easier to try Arby's, and for Arby's to say, welcome to Arby's. Arby's, we have the meat.
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get through the adventure energized. And it'll help drive you home.
Well, the Guardians grab a couple more runs. The Red Sox.
You can't be playing Sweet Caroline when we're losing.
By the way, 19 unearned runs the Red Sox have allowed this season. It's #1 in baseball. And that just cannot continue to happen if you're going to win ball games. In a tight game like this, it's critical. Has been several times this year where it's killed the Red Sox. Now 4-0 to Guardians here in the last half of the 8th inning. They'll bring on Nick Sandlin.
Reese McGuire's hitting right now.
And Sam's going to come at you with a lot of sliders, almost 50%. Then the fastball, the split, the sink.
Here's McGuire 0 for 2. He has struck out looking and grounded out. Then Raffaello, who started the game at short and has since gone to the outfield. And then Duran. Very late in this one, bottom of the 8th. A very sleepy day with the bats. With just 2 hits.
Can't play defense, can't play offense.
And a little ground ball gently hit to the right side. Jimenez.
And that's out number 1.
You can stream New England sports and more on Nessa with Fubo. Try free at FuboTV.com. Red Sox do not have a hit since the 3rd inning.
Yeah, Aaron came in, threw 2 innings, 3 strikeouts.
McCutcheon with 300 home runs.
That's one of the biggest worries. It's that left-on-left matchup late in the games. Where other teams can pair up and kind of just bring guys in.
Come on, Sinai.
Left on left.
You want to do me a favor, get something going?
Rafaela has flied out 2 times today. You know, it would be one thing to lose the game and commit a crucial error, but Tyler O'Neill had to leave this game because of a nasty collision with Rafi Devers. We don't have an update on that yet. And there's just no way the Red Sox can afford to lose him for any length of time. And as important as he is with this ball club, 7 home runs, Devers able to hang in there and come back defensively. But not the case with Tyler.
You know, Neal's a little bit like Duvall last year. Good defense, good hitter. Just a lot of power from the right side. And like I said, you need those right-handed bats in the lineup right now. But it's just a tough thing right now with how they just with Story going down. And like the littlest injuries like this to O'Neill, Pavetta. I mean, just
Aaron Judge tied Derek Jeter.
Wild things are happening. So hopefully, like, they're all out in April. You can move on.
I don't care about Yankee lore.
That one to center field, but way up there.
Yep, that's going to be out number 2. Oh wow.
Up and he makes the play. Looked like he had it all the way. Took him all the way to the fence.
I did not think that ball was going as far as it did. That ball just kept carrying and carrying.
The wind is acting so weird today.
Looked like he knew he hit it pretty good, but just felt like he skied it. But that wind must have pushed it out there. Good play by Brennan. Even though we saw the error by Abreu on the throw there, for the most part, this game has had some really good defense.
Abreu made a great play early in the game on a ball that may or may not have been out. StatCast said it was not, but it was a heck of a play in any regard. But when the errors have come for the Red Sox, and they have made far too many, and that has cost them far too many unearned runs, again, number 1 in baseball, they seem to be critical.
Yeah, there's been a lot of daggers from those errors that have been very costly, and those are the things you just got to clean up. We talked about a lot last year, and I feel like it's deja vu all over again. And the hard part is I go out to batting practice, I watch, they work their butts off. They're out there, they're working, and it's just not translating. So, you know, people want to say, oh, the coaching staff, they're out there. They're putting in the work. It's just up to the players. You got to get it done somehow, some way.
Two down and a 1-2 from Sandlin. Duran trying to pick up his 2nd hit today. He singled in the 3rd as the last man to get a hit in a Red Sox uniform. 4-0 the Guardians, and a 2-2. Made contact and he hangs in there. Paid attendance today, 33,008 on Patriots Day. We can see the marathoners off in the distance from our perch here. A little ground ball on the splitter. And a foul 2-2. Red Sox did get another good start today. 5 2/3 out of Cutter Crawford, and there's 2 hits allowed. Damage done after he left. And That's across for strike three.
All right, well, that's going to end the 8th. Go to the top of the 9th, down 4 runs. Dodgers-Padres game got delayed on Saturday because of rain. Really?
Then you take me by the hand. I feel better again. Oh, I feel better now.
Did you know some dish soaps don't remove
Yeah, it didn't get started till 8:30.
What? I just cleaned them.
Try Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease and food residue. That's why Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil. Dawn
No, we're going to the top of the 9th inning.
With Spectrum Mobile,
Down 4
anytime
runs.
upgrade, you get to upgrade your phone anytime you want for free, which means you get the best, latest and greatest, most up-to-date technology out there.
I don't know
say
who's
you want
coming
a
in.
Bigger screen, less screen, more storage, less storage. Doesn't matter. Any color. You can upgrade anytime. And who wouldn't want that? Except for Ryan. And that's a life choice. That's respect.
I gotta get back to this.
Yeah.
Don't wait to upgrade your phone. Get anytime upgrade, included with Unlimited Plus from Spectrum Mobile.
Oh, yeah, I did miss the photo finish, but I saw it on social media. I think I saw an even better race yesterday, though.
No sweat. With the best-in-class fuel economy and 5 driving modes, virtually no road is out of bounds.
Drive the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $329 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy among gas engines.
20 years of safe and clean. 20 years of poolside queen. 20 years of first wax free. 20 years of smooth.
Red Sox baseball on Nesta brought to you by Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about an all-wheel drive Subaru.
Yeah, I did miss the Kyle Busch win, too.
Supplies delivered fast with no expensive
In the
freight
truck
charges.
race.
And by PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier. Now Chase Anderson coming out of the bullpen here for the 9th inning. Bo Baylor will pop this off, fouling out of play. It's brought to you by BuyFordNow.com. The call to the bullpen. So he relieves Winkowski. Just feels a lot larger than 4-0. As little offense that the Red Sox have generated today. Fly ball. Here comes Abreu on a late charge.
Come on.
He can't get to it, and it drops in for a base hit. And so Naylor
Don't
hits
even matter
out
anymore.
in
Just
the
give up all the fucking runs. Why not?
Yeah, threw him a changeup down and in, just floated back over, hit off the end of the bat. Sounded like it broke his bat too, and Abreu just hustling at the end to try to go get it. Fell in for the knock.
Will Brennan, a hero today. Game was scoreless until the 7th inning. Pinch hit, 2-run homer. And then the Red
Chase
Sox
Anderson's in
toss
here
some
to
gasoline on the fire by throwing the ball around.
pitch the 9th inning.
And on a play where 2 more runs scored in the 8th inning. I don't know what Alex Cora says about the defense afterwards, because as you mentioned, there had been better defense yesterday. Certainly early in the game there was today. But then you shoot yourself in the foot. And I don't know how many more times he's supposed to address it. In the way that he's been doing it. Ground ball to the right side. Valdez.
Double play?
Hamilton one on the first.
Oh, nope, no double play, because we don't know how to fucking play defense. Did I really expect us to get a double play right there? Yeah. Should I have? No. We don't know how to fucking play.
Game presented by New England Chevy dealers. Together, let's drive.
Yeah, this came back in the 7th inning. Weiser just let that sweeper out. Didn't have that bite to it. And Brennan delivered a run. Went around the pesky.
Florialo's gone 0 for 3. Runner on at first with 1 out. 4 runs, 7 hits for the Guardians. No runs on 2 hits and error for the Red Sox. knocked down a bunt. Anderson charging in, will fire and get him. Down to second moves Brennan. 2 gone.
Interesting time to lay down a bunt there, up 4. But hey, he's trying to get that knock. Good job by Chase Anderson to hop off the mound and get him. Just second out of the inning. Bare hand.
Arias with a triple, a single today. An RBI opportunity right here with 2 out.
Oh, great. Not that I care now.
He's staying hot. Had the homer yesterday.
Oh, wow,
too.
great. We gave him another run while I was gone. Fucking lovely.
Putting this game on ice here in the late stages.
Fucking lovely.
Rocchio scored a run last time.
It's probably going to bring my stream record to 1 and 2.
That's a huge.
I've only done 2 streams this year. This is my 3rd stream of the year.
Rossi was getting ready to warm up. Now they switch, and from our view at the worst part of the 42s, we can't tell who's who in the ball from our distance. But that's, you know, there was always a thing, and Pat will know this more than anyone who's listening out there. We're always like, we don't, you know, offensively we want to try to score as many runs and not let the closer have a save opportunity. Pat didn't like that, but we always joked around with him about it. That's what you got to do. Keep that closer as fresh as possible.
Guardians doing all the scoring from the 7th inning on. 2 runs in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, another here in the 9th. Eli Morgan warming up out there. Two and 2, 2 out. And another run home. And Anderson home with a 2-2. Run's going to take off. And they're going to give him the bag.
Great.
Arias continues to have a lot of fun out there today.
Yeah, this is an interesting one, too. Why you need to take off. As a hitter, you just hate that, too. 2 outs, 2 strikes. They'll put you in.
They'll give him a stolen base. So 3 and 2. Quan on deck. And a base hit into left. That'll bring in 1 more.
Great.
Arias in to score to make it 6-0 Guardians. So put this game away here in the late stages.
Just lovely.
He got the inning started in the 8th. He got that walk, got that stolen base, and then later scored. And right here, driving in the run. So got the run in the 8th that started all this action. And again, delivering in the 9th.
Top of the order in Quan. He is 1 for 4, a single and a run. Hitting .361. Guardians a very good road team. It's early, but they're 7-2 on the road. They have played a lot better than many thought they would. They win today. They're 11-5. Rattle to the right side, and Valdez will collect that.
All right, so that'll end the top of the 9th inning, so we're headed to the bottom of the 9th. One last chance to do something here, but we all know that's not going to happen.
Hey, what's up, Miko?
Dad, don't freak, but I kind of messed up.
My only nice shirt with barbecue instincts. Well, just throw it in the wash. This bottle says I need a pre-treat.
That's your problem. That stuff has way more water. Tide cleans better.
Okay, so
I ate the last of the pizza earlier.
Oh, a little bit of Tide goes a long way.
So you could save money too.
Nice.
More money for nights at the
Right.
For a better clean with less, it's got to be Tide.
Wrong turn, no sweat. With the best-in-class fuel economy and 5 driving modes, virtually no road is out of bounds.
Drive the new 2024 Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $329 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy among gas engines.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match any 2 for $9.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
With Spectrum Mobile's Anytime upgrade, you get to upgrade your phone anytime you want for free, which means you get the best, latest and greatest, most up-to-date technology out there. So say you want a bigger screen, more storage, less storage. Doesn't matter. Any color. You can upgrade anytime. And who wouldn't want that? Except for Ryan. And that's a life choice. That's respect. I gotta get back to this. Yeah.
Don't wait to upgrade your phone. Get Anytime upgrade, included with Unlimited Plus from Spectrum Mobile.
Marathon in the official charity program. At Fubo, live team in sports without cable. Try free at FuboTV.com. And by WB Mason Shipping and Packaging Supplies, delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. Morgan coming out of their bullpen, a right-hander, 3.38 ERA. He's been used 7 times already. 6-0 Cleveland. Rafi Devers back in the lineup at 0 for 3 today. He collided with Tyler O'Neill. Nasty collision out in left field. Devers returned after that. O'Neill did not. We have not gotten a report on Tyler's condition. He was bleeding.
Scary as fuck.
A little rattler here.
And it's going to be... Oh, no, he's going to be safe there.
It'll be a base hit. So Devers will take the single to begin the bottom of the 9th. Only the 3rd Red Sox hit, their first since the 3rd inning.
Had a shift on here. But Arias has shifted way back. He's too deep.
Yep,
right
the
there.
CW is doing the last 8 Xfinity races.
That way, that hard. A good hustle from Raph getting down that line. 6-0 game, not giving up.
Here's Hamilton batting for the first time today. 6 runs, 9 hits for the Guardians. No runs, 3 hits, and a big error for the Red Sox. Split foul by Hamilton, who's hitting 190 with a home run.
Yeah, Morgan, not a big guy, 5'10". Got that carry on the fastball. 4-seam's going to play up a little bit. Around 92, 93. That's got a really good changeup. Got a lot of drop to it.
His 0-1. The Red Sox defeat would drop to 9 and 8. 3 more left against the Guardians here at Fenway.
Suarez and Blaney in the Xfinity booth for Dega.
On the season-long homestand. And the 0-2.
I think this is what we're going to have to evaluate a lot with the Red Sox team this year. It was actually interesting last year. They actually beat the good teams and just couldn't beat the bad teams. This year, we're kind of having a little bit of a reverse where we're seeing them take down some of the lesser opponents, struggling with opponents that are a little bit better.
Popped up along the line.
It's going to be foul. Oh, no? Oh, okay, it is going to be foul.
But he can't make the play, and it's a foul ball. disappears from our view for a moment.
Yeah, that's one of the tougher places to play left field. Is that ball came back. The way to push that thing back, Kwan looked like he was trying, and you have no room, right? You have to slide into that wall. The farther distance you go down, you're almost blind the way the ball comes out of the stands. I think Wrigley might be the worst one, though, in right field, where there's 0 foul ground in the giant wall.
1-2 on Hamilton. Tristan Casas on deck. Devers off the bag at first.
2-2. Great. You want to keep fucking doing this? So there's one out.
He looks at downstairs, ball 1. Sox have been scheduled to play at home on Patriots Day every year since 1959. And a fly ball to left field. Kwan backs up a bit.
And that's going to be out number 2.
And 2 down. 2 gone here in the 9th. Red Sox all time on Patriots Day in 71 and 55. With 26 doubleheaders played between 1903 and 1966.
Wow.
Did you say 1903?
The good ones, though. You didn't have to go day-night. Play them straight through.
Yoshida has been silenced today. He's 0 for 3. A strikeout, a fly out, a ground out.
It's the 1-0 pitch.
The best. 7s. 2 7s, that's the way to go.
Devers beat out an infield hit. He's still there at first. 2-0.
2-0 count.
Morgan will toss out a baseball, get a new one.
That Raffy's still grabbing his head. Is he good?
Asa connecting for his first home run of the year yesterday. And a victory over the Angels. And he'll hit a high pop to left. Kwan again ranging. And he will make the catch.
That's the game.
And that's the ball game. That's a real dud on Patriots Day. The Red Sox managed no offense. They commit a crucial.
Well, that sucks.
And the Guardians win at 6-0.
Yeah, it's a tough game. It started out as just a pitcher's duel and not a lot of offense, and then the Guardians took over from the 7th inning on and got the runs and generated in different ways. Through the long ball, through some errors. Got to come back tomorrow and try to win the series.
6-0, the final today. TC.
So that brings my stream record to 1 and 2.
Right after the break.
Only the 3rd game I've streamed this year. But that fucking sucks. The shitty way. Shitty game. Jarren Duran went 1 for 4 with 1 strikeout.
At Home has decor for every room, every style.
Rafael Devers went 1 for 4 with also 1 strikeout, but he had that scary collision in the 7th inning with Tyler O'Neill, who went 1 for 2. He only had 2 AB. Oh, he had 3 ABs today, but he did have 1 walk. So, and then David Hamilton came in for him. He went 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tristan Casas went 0 for 4 Masataka Yoshida went 0 for 4 with 1 strikeout. Wilyer Abreu went 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, but he also had a walk. Emmanuel Valdez went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Reese McGuire went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Ceddanne Rafaela, my man, he needs to get it going, though. He went 0 for 3. He has a 160 batting average, 474 OPS. He needs to fucking get it going. Cutter Crawford went 5 2/3 with gave up 2 hits and struck out 6 batters. Brandon Bernardino pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, and a strikeout. His ERA is at 2.08. Cutter Crawford's ERA now is at 0.42, so he's still pitching really well. But I mean, and then Greg Weiser only pitched 1 out or only pitched a third of an inning, gave up a hit, a run, an earned run, and did not strike out anybody. Gave up that home run. Josh Winkowski went 1 inning. He gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, gave up a walk, struck out one guy. He has a 3.38 ERA. Chase Anderson pitched 1 inning. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, struck out nobody, and now he has a 4 ERA. So, yeah, not a great day today. Not a great day at all, but it is what it is. The time of the ball game was 2 hours and 44 minutes, so yeah, that brings my stream record to 1-2. So that certainly sucks, but that's where I'm going to end this right here. It was fun for a while. It honestly was fun times for a while today, until shit got bad. But yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.